coming. Still I see I works and the Rastafari true. And them say here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I'm on a start recruit, soldiers for Selassie I army. Aye. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not for axes who are the general issue in a warning pole. Waving the banner red, green and gold. It is such an honor prophecies unfold. Discovered on stones, on trees and scroll. And even in the stories that Jesus told. Whoa. Rasta youth must inherit the earth. Can't sit down, Jaja send me for work. Bring the fire in a round, Jaja send me for purge. But I can't do it alone. Rasta recruiting. Soldiers coming from near and far, I choose executing. Still I see I works and be Rastafari choose. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youth. I and I start recruit soldiers for Selassie I army. Hey. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youth. You're not for axes who are the general issue in a warning. Hey. Left or right, the soldiers are gone. Left, right, the soldiers are gone. Hey. Could I never throw it down, oh boy. Yeah, I will say left, right, the soldiers are gone. Left, right, the soldiers are gone. Left, right, the soldiers are gone. Marching on, boy. I say, here comes trouble, my friend, and here comes danger. Rastafari send me come. I said we sent by the Savior. Here comes trouble, my friend. Here comes danger. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, nah. Hey, and them say here comes trouble. Here comes the danger. Here comes trouble. Trouble. Here comes the danger, sent by the Savior. Welcome the Rasta.
Out in a Babylon and represent the truth. Me nah go stay a road and see bad things and keep me mouth from mute. I got a strong reggae beat with a mic in a me hand. To lead out the youth about a destruction and tell the people they should know right from wrong. We got the strength, we got the power to help each other. To stand out in a ladder. Don't be selfish to help your brothers today. If we try, just remember to hold the red eye. It doesn't make sense when we fuss and fight. I need a Gideon boot and a khaki suit. We stand out in a Babylon and defend the truth. Me nah go sit aside and watch Babylon and keep me mouth from mute. I've got a strong reggae beat and a mic in a me hand. To lead out the youth them out of destruction and let the people know from wrong. All who believe in love will get a blessing from above. And all who believe in love, all who believe in love will get a blessing from above. All who believe in love, calling out generation depends on you. Hey, show a little love in your heart and let the people know there's more to life. I need a Gideon boot and a khaki suit to stand up in a Babylon and defend the truth. Me nah go sit aside and watch Babylon and keep me mouth from mute. I've got a strong reggae beat and a mic in my hand to lead out the youth out of destruction and let the people know right from wrong. All who believe in love will get a blessing from above. No. From above, hey, think about the hungry, think about the naked one. Hey, think about the fatherless and the motherless. Think about the gun you send out coming back at you. Whoa, yeah. Hey, think about the next generation to come. I need a Gideon boot and a khaki suit to stand up in a Babylon and represent the truth. Alright, I know me now go stand alone and keep me mouth from you. I need a tune when they beat with a mic in my hand. At the crossroad, never lost my way. Never see the hype and get confused. Never lost my way. Never turn fool when I reach at the crossroad. Never lost my way. Never see the hype and get confused, yo. I'm the element of surprise. Cities of the pity shall survive, yeah. Over the mountains I lift my voice. Angels harmonize, yo. Give them another high pitch. Light up another big split, yo. When me sing, me not for rich. And the money man, I look out on this, yo. Never lost my way.
So let me start off by saying a very special good afternoon to you, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Never see the hype and get.
Top of the afternoon to those of you on our Facebook page. Good afternoon to you locking us down via the Street 919 FM.
Never see the hype and get confused.
Good afternoon to those of you locking us down locally, regionally, internationally.
His love I prefer.
Thank you for choosing us wherever you're listening to me, whether it's on the TuneIn app or on YouTube or TrinidadRadios.net. And of course via our Facebook page. Wherever you're listening to me, I say thank you so much for choosing me. My name is Isha Wells and I'm accompanied by my colleague and co-host, Mr.X. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. Good afternoon, Isha. Good afternoon, Tobago. Good afternoon, Trinidad. Yeah, and I could say today's been a busy day for me, and all I could say is the game is afoot.
It has been a busy day indeed. I want to say again, for those of you like the video, share the live, all right? As you get in. Good afternoon to Rhonda Robley Job, Dexter Hall, Adrian Morrison, and Mika Anointed. How you guys doing today? So much to discuss in these next 4 hours. First of all, let me start off by sending condolences to the family and friends of Rebel 6.
Rebel 6.
A.K.A. Kyle George. You know, I met the young man a few months ago at my niece's birthday party. It was her sweet 16 birthday party, and her mother decided to hire Rebel 6, Meds Boss, and a couple others to sing at her birthday party. And, you know, one thing caught me about the youth is that besides being so talented, he's a tiny frame. Tiny.
Yeah.
So to hear that he was shot 20 times while he slept in his bed was unbelievable for me to comprehend. You just need to probably shoot him once. 20 times is
20
trying to
times.
send a message.
That's a clear message. And to me, looking at all the development of things, I couldn't for the life of me figure out what could prompt such a massacre.
Just last week, these young men in the community signed a peace treaty. And I saw videos and photos of Prince Swanee and Toppy Boss and a couple of others
Orlando
on
Octave.
Nelson Street. Orlando was with them as well. And I was looking at it and say, finally peace. I saw one of my neighbors on Nelson Street, and I say neighbors because my family grew up there, saying she haven't seen her uncle in 7 years, and he living in Mangaros. So she was glad that he could now come back on Nelson Street and visit his family because the war was over. So to hear this would have happened, I don't know what is the circumstances.
As we also this
murder.
morning.
I don't know what the situation is. But I sincerely hope that the perpetrators of this crime is caught and they are brought to justice. This child was 26 years old. He has his entire future ahead of him. A father of 2. We're going to play for you now a video from his mother. She sent out a video via social media asking for peace. Peace to reign. And of course for persons not to take any retaliation whatsoever for her son's death. We're going to play that video now. Let's not wait. Let me take off my background. So this is Rebel 6's mother.
His mom.
I am Rebel 6's mother. My son was killed in his home. 26 years old. He had plans, he had dreams, he had aspirations, and he was working towards his goals. Now, I'm going to make this very, very brief. There's nobody in the world outside of God that loves my son more than me. Okay? And I'm saying to you all now, the Bible says, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I will repay. I don't want nobody avenging my son's death. I don't want any retaliation. Because my son had a big mouth. Everybody knew him. Who know Kyle? Know he have a big mouth. Everybody know that. But you see, that wasn't who he was. Just a mouth. I know you all like social media. And I know you all like to put things on social media. So I don't even care how I look really, because my child dead. So you want to go on social media and say, Rebel mom here in a mess, fine. It doesn't matter, my child dead. I will say to you, who is the murderer? And you know yourself. You know who sent the hit. The person who sent that hit to take him out because he's a threat. Let me tell you something. Vengeance is the Lord's. I don't have to lift a finger. No one has to lift a finger. But surely your turn will come. The way I am crying and grieving and hurting today, the way my son's son and his daughter is crying and hurting because they lose a father in the prime of his life, it's the same way somebody will cry for you. And I'm not wishing it on you, you know. I don't wish it. But the Bible says whatever you reap, you will sow. So when you reap discord, you sow discord. If you reap murder, you're going to sow murder. You can't reap murder and expect to sow something else. And I'm saying to you today, God is my strength. I haven't slept. I'm far from my son. I can't go home to him now. Borders are closed.
So again, I want to do this one for all the Rebel 6 fans. Condolences to his fans. And of course, my children are his fans as well. So condolences to my boys.
DJ Redman.
Deal with it. St. Paul bus big. Low place bus big. Nothing that's small, the links up tall. Full head like napkin. Try running the war. St. Paul no bus, no little hunting. 90 light take care. All my dogs are murderers. That full with no boat man. 6 gun full of machine like cuts and standard. This mob's a J-man. Dylan. Hey, 6 done fully dance. Head top fly off it. French boss it in a face, bust the case one time. Say them know about 6, but they don't know about crime. Poppy 6, take it 3 points quick. Don't ask some rooney thing out of plastic. From it this bone, yeah, it get very drastic. Broadway fully 6, I know within. Fully head like napkin. Try running a rifle war. St. Paul no bus, no little hunting. Till I take care, all my dogs are murderers. Full with no boat man, 6 done full of machine like cuts and standard. This mob's a J-man. Dylan, wet man call. Tell the dog time for a triple fit 1 3 body decompose, no raise, no alarm. No IG badness, no name I call. Sabadan 6 got the new customized for reach your head back quick. Toddle everybody faceless, just face it. St. Paul the body's fully crazy. Fully head like napkin. Try running a war. St. Paul no bus, no little hunting. Till I take care, all my dogs are murderers. Tall with no boat man, 6 done full of machine like cuts and standard. This mob's a J-man. Dylan Saga 6, J-man run Bumpton. Any other way I dirty can a malfunction. Come over Viceroy accent son. Band for the music aside. In HS where everything fly. Which boss am I ride for right till it die. From a disc scale and get the blind. Fully head like napkin. Try running a rifle war. St. Paul no bus, no little hunting. Till I take care, all my dogs are murderers. Tall with no boat man, 6 done full of machine like cuts and standard. This mob's a J-man. Dylan, hey, what them know about? That's how we did it at KJ. Any other way I do it. You see me? St. Paul, right back to Broadway, yeah man. That's how we keep the Psalm 91 down.
So I'm piggybacking on the words of Rebel 6's mother today to all the youths in the ghetto communities across Trinidad and Tobago. Let the peace remain. I'm begging you. No more blood needs to shed. Already shut down in the prime of his life, 26-year-old father of 2, music career that is almost about to take off. These guys finally made it. We were looking at them as our next dancehall artists and no longer turning to Jamaica.
But the Caribbean too.
And just like that, we lost K-Lion a month ago and now Rebel 6. Again, I'm sending out peace, strength and blessings to all of East Dry River, Port of Spain, Peter Mover, Sealots, La Hocketa, Maloney, Monrepo, wherever the young people are listening today. That one is a hard hit and everyone is feeling it.
It's tough. That is a tough one.
It was a tough one. And again, I'm calling and sending condolences out to his mother, his family. I don't understand the pain of losing a child. I would not wish it on my worst enemy. So I pray strength to you and yours as we continue to focus on what's happening in Trinidad and Tobago. We're going to go for a break, and when we come back, we're going to jump inside today's politics, of course. Rebel 6, people. Rebel 6, boy. Wow. Let's just do that, and of course, we'll be right back. Stay with me. Yours truly, Isha Wells, Mr. X, The Balance.
J Redman.
Deal with it. St. Paul bus big. Low place bus big. Nothing that's small, the links up tall. Fully head like napkin. Try running the war. St. Paul no bus, no little hunting. 90 light take care, all my dogs are murderers. That full with no boat man, 6 done full of machine like cuts and standard. This mob's a J-man. Dylan, hey, 6 done fully dance. Head top fly off. French bust it in a face, bust the case one time. See them know about it, but them don't know about crime. Poppy 6, take it 3 points quick. Don't a summer rooney thing out of plastic. From it this bone, yeah, it get very drastic. Broadway, fully 6, I know within. Pull your head like napkin. Try running a rifle war. St. Paul, no boss, no little hunting. Till I take care, all my dogs are murderers. People with no boat, man, 6 done full of machine like cuts and standard. This mob's a J-man, Dylan. Wet man call. Tell the dark time for a triple fig 1 3 body decompose, no raise, no alarm. No IG badness, no name a call. Sabadan 6 got the new customized for rich head back.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM. Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the first, second and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Happy Hour is back at Jenny's on the Boulevard. This time, we're not offering 10%, but 30% off drinks. Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Get 30% off beers, Carib, Stag, Caribbean, Guinness, and Heineken. 30% off rum, White Oak, Black Label, Absolute Vodka, and Blue Vodka. 30% off cocktails, margaritas, mojitos, Jenny's Long Island Iced Tea, and daiquiris. Also enjoy 10% discount every Friday and Saturday on sushi. And guess what? Our COVID specials remain. Ask for specials on takeout. Specials include 12% off all government ministry orders, 20% off desserts. Choose from our famous Chinese-style express buffet, the American menu, burgers, ribs, and more. Italian menu, pasta, and more. Feel like dining? Our in-house dining is back. Visit Jenny's on the Boulevard today. And do not forget to ask for specials. Opening daily between the hours of 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call us today at 625-1807, 395-3757, or 488-8800. Jenny's on the Boulevard for all your Chinese, American, and Italian needs.
Unstoppable means nothing holding you back. True mobile freedom. No buffering in your binging. No pauses in your playlists. No lag in your live streams. More instant in your Instagram and more blazing in your browsing. Unstoppable means unlimited speed. Introducing TNT's biggest mobile data plans ever from B-Mobile. More data, more speed, and more value. And always on super fast 4G LTE all the time. Visit us online, in-store, or call us on 824-8788 to level up your mobile plan today.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
People, we are back. So let me read some of your comments as they continue to come in. Culture is saying the youth song come back and haunted him. That is so sad. So much talent. While Taller Boss is saying your program is very informative. Thank you, youth. Crystal Lowe says good afternoon to Isha and Mr.X, while Francesca Thomas is saying good afternoon to us. Hope you're okay, King. Hope you're okay, Queen. So, X, give me what is happening in the news.
Well, important news, Trinidad and Tobago, is that we have some more COVID cases from that enchantment of the seas vessel.
Correct.
Stuart Young today made sure and came out as well to tell people, listen, we're really not looking at opening back the borders and looking at the rise in cases. Yeah, we can't open back the borders anytime soon. Right? Outside of that, of course, Rebel 6's death, and we continue to see some activities, but no protest action, no fires, no blocking the roads.
I don't expect to see any.
I find, the bell ring and then it just paused. But outside of that, the crime in the country is going to continue to be an area of focus. A number of different murders, deaths, and so on. And then our next one...
What is the murder toll, do you know?
I think we are somewhere around 226, 230, somewhere there.
I think we passed that. I saw on Sheriff's page it would have been about 240 something.
Oh, that's a big jump.
Yeah, from what I heard, I could be wrong. But we'll have the accurate figures in a short while.
I'm talking about losses too. I want to express condolences to the Drift King who died over the weekend
hearing about
as well.
that. I didn't know the chap
Very popular guy,
on.
yeah. Very, very popular guy. He's actually the brother of one of my friends, and he took a ride on his brother's motorbike and crashed right in Bonner Gardens again, close to his home, and succumbed to his injuries. I understand it was it's a very heartbreaking scene. He was attached to the Coast Guard, I believe, and he was a very popular guy in terms of, friendly and fun-loving and usually very cautious and that kind of thing. From what we understand, he's been in the circuit of racing and drifting and that kind of thing. Everybody know him as that person is do some drifting. You have a nice little BMW.
Okay.
But it just take one error.
All the time.
One slight error, one slight something else or somebody else doing something wrong at a point in time, and we've lost another brother. So just on that note, people, just be careful.
Be careful out there.
And the speed lights are working. I see some people catch heading to Shogunas while I was heading out of Shogunas this weekend. I see them. I just see
be careful.
flashing.
They're out there.
Please, people.
Ravi Marad says, I am in and I'm out to work. Hi, Ravi. While he says absolutely great news about the borders being closed. Also making news, I see in 2020 the bubonic plague is back.
Yeah.
The Chinese authority issues a level 3 warning. It's 2020 as always.
2020 just keep coming up more things.
Just keep coming up more things. All right, something else I saw that we wanted to discuss. So I see the People's National Movement and the UNC have unveiled their list of candidates going forward in the elections. So everybody's rolling with their full slate. UNC, of course, contesting 39, except the 2 in Tobago, and the PNM rolling with a full 41. Have you heard anything from the smaller parties?
I did speak to the Patriotic Front, which is Michaela Pandey, and the campaign manager is Bastio Pandey. And I think, unconfirmed, if I'm wrong, you can correct me, I think as though Fuad Abubakar is aligning himself alongside Michaela Pandey. That's what I've been told unofficially. All right, so I will wait to see how that particular thing develops. I did try to get in contact with the MSJ today as well.
Right.
But I expect all parties will be jumping out soon. We will hear from the PEP. Got a chance to get in contact with them today. And of course, Kurt Waith has a party now. It's a political party.
Didn't you see that coming, though?
I thought he was say independent kind of way, but...
I saw it coming.
But yeah, so he's that now party that I was telling you about on the Beatum.
Right.
That launched yesterday.
That was him.
That is him.
Oh, so I see why he was up and down in the protests.
So he was very prominent on the Beatum. So he's now put together a political party, and they are going to be contesting the election just for the one seat. Is that Port of Spain East?
Is that where he's contesting?
Yeah, I think it's that same.
Port of Spain South?
No,
Laventille
East.
Interesting.
Laventille East. Let me go to my notes. I said I want to take notes, and too much of people talk to you at the same time. But yeah. So it's his party, because I was like, where does no party come out?
I saw the launch on the beta, and I too was wondering who they were.
Laventil West, Kurt Waite is political leader, now TT.
And who's his candidate?
Him is one seat, and it's him.
So, is he from the area?
I thought so.
No, I don't know Kurt Waite to be a Laventil man. Maybe he just decided he wanted to represent the people.
But they say he's been vibrant in the community and
really?
He's been active. Yeah, I spoke to the PRO today to get some information from her. Yeah, she said he's very active.
All the best to
him.
Don't want to. All the best to him. Mm-hmm. I see the UNC pulled out 3 candidates that were councillors. Mm-hmm. And of course, now the Shogunas Mayor Vandana Mohit has joined the list of candidates.
Yes, I heard so too.
Going forward.
Yeah, but I heard out of Bacchanal with one guy asking back for $250,000 from the UNC. From Fire Rivers Aruka. The fella from Fire Rivers Aruka. Wait, just now.
Please give me the info.
Listen, I was like, what? Yeah, they had a little report over the weekend that this young man wasn't at all happy with what how he was being treated with respect to the party. And
so he thought he was going to get a safe seat or what?
He thought he would get to represent. He's been asking to represent the area.
So he paying money to represent?
And he's been donating to the party and feels as though he should have been selected to represent.
Mm-hmm. I am shocked.
Yeah. And I get, as Antoine for you. Look at here. It's on a Facebook page post that is shared in a screenshot. There will be weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth in the UNC camp today. Man don't start to cuss. How all of a sudden come? Look at
wait, where you get that information
This
from?
is the Facebook page I'm reading from, a Facebook post that I'm reading straight from.
Which Facebook page? There's a couple bacchanalist page with agendas on Facebook.
Well, more than likely, I feel it could be that. But they put the guy picture, and I'm yet to see him because it's right in my area.
I am warning you, there are a couple of bacchanal pages
but I just
on
read it from
Facebook. Name the page so you could call the source.
I'm not even getting the page. The people who share it didn't even share the page.
Well, yes, that is bacchanal in itself, eh?
Yes, I find so. That was I couldn't even name the page.
I am paying attention. There are a couple of Wajang pages on Facebook.
A couple?
That getting on pretty dirty since the bell ring.
Mm-hmm.
So I am warning you to be cautious, eh? Don't let them draft you.
No, but this is what they put on their Facebook, and this is what came out. So Fire Rivers in a buzzer activity over the weekend with this post.
And if they don't want to share the information, trot away from that, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me ask.
Find out. So I know that the PNM had to pull their candidate. Antoine, did you get the video?
Yes, of course.
Where do you have it? On your wall?
On my WhatsApp.
I'd like to play it.
I didn't put it up. No, we can't play it.
He cussing or what?
Yes.
Is that cussing thing in true?
The S-hole, he said the full S-hole.
At the launch?
On the platform.
Okay, so then give me a synopsis of what he said.
Behind it.
Tell me what he said. What did he say? I don't understand it. How could he have gone for a full 5 years of being non-existent in the constituency?
That is
non-existent in the country. It's as though you wasn't even there to just lead a couple days to go to the election, and all of a sudden you're out and bad.
Your first foray into the public frontier is this. According to Newsday, as they write, it's a great contrast to the U.S. President Donald Trump, who has gone against scientists and his experts, and now America is a S-hole country. Sorry to say that. And we will now have to make sure that we won't allow Americans to come into Trinidad. You know all them Trinidadians who run into America and they have to send back the barrel and so forth. Make sure that you tell them, stay out of Trinidad for the rest of the year. All of your family. Antoine, in a telephone interview with Newsday, said he was comparing the response of Trinidad and Tobago and the U.S. to COVID-19. The results of TNT's lockdown and the lockdown in the U.S., as well as the discipline of Trinidadians regarding COVID-19 as compared to the U.S. And I went on to compare the leadership of Keith Rowley, but that is where the clip I have ends. But
so in comparison to the leadership of Dr. Rowley and that of Donald Trump,
yes,
he would have made the statement.
Yes.
Interesting indeed. I understand he apologized for the statement.
Look at here. But I'm a volume down. Look, what he banners, what he branding.
Yeah, that was a full PNM platform.
Good.
But how does one just go from not saying anything to saying a lot in the last few days? And you had a warning because you jump out yourself at an executive meeting. It went public. The PNM still keep you. You jump out yourself again.
He wanted to come out.
I think so. And I told somebody that. I think he just wasn't feeling this race. He probably knew that the candidate for the area running against him, Maurice Hoyt, might have been a young, vibrant person to catch up with, and he tell himself, look, let me just cause trouble for them to get rid of me. Had to be, because you can't be making that mistake over and over again.
I cannot understand that mistake. That's not a mistake. That's a mistake.
So who's the PNM's choice for that seat in particular?
To replace him, I didn't go through the check. His news alone was occupying my time.
Also making news this weekend, candidates were out in full force. I saw PNM in La Hocketa.
Were they adhering to the social distancing and mask wearing and the quantity of numbers?
What you noticed?
I didn't see anybody. I didn't see anything this weekend.
Okay, so I saw the trucks and the flags and the scores of persons. Penny, of course, was out alongside the candidate for the area, which would be Mr. Foster Cummins. And there was a lot of people. It was more than 25.
Because one reporter asked about that in the COVID-19 thing today.
It was more than 25.
So that truck and thing?
Yeah, it was like carnival. It was like carnival up there. You know, not to mention La Hocketa was a buzz of activity this weekend because Jillian John rolled out her football competition, her and David Nakin. Again, more than 25 people.
Okay, you're right. So it's not one party. It's everybody seemed to be unconcerned.
That's correct. More than 25 people. And scores of young people engaged in the football activity. One thing I can say, though, it looked like it was fun for the youths in the area.
Right.
Because I saw videos of the young people playing football on the field and it. Like it brought back a sense of togetherness in the community that was missing.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't want to knock it. Anything that brings on youths and young people and togetherness, I would totally endorse and support. But I'm asking all the candidates, PNM, UNC, ILP, etc., etc., etc. Please adhere to the social distancing, 25 people, wear your mask, sanitizer, etc. while you're on the campaign trail.
Yeah.
As you know, our numbers went up with COVID-19. We are not out the window with it. Be responsible. I understand the bell has rung and everybody want to run up and down and, you know, kakalele.
But people, we still have to be responsible. I think that last set of persons that tested positive is telltale signs that we are really not out of the woods. And don't take the sanitization and sanitizing of your hands and yourselves in general for granted. We cannot afford to play people. A guy came in the office today and said 50,000 people in Trinidad and Tobago is what he anticipated. I don't know if he's a CEO or something, but he was very adamant and almost screaming downstairs in the lobby. So I want you to still be careful of the COVID-19. Let's not get comfortable. Bar owners, I did ask your question today, and Minister Young said he did see some marked improvement in the way people patronized bars, and they will make some changes once they feel satisfied that people are comfortable. But it sounded very positive from him today, and I feel they might do it just in time.
I'm going to open up the lines and take some calls. A lot of you wanted to get in on the inside. So much has happened over the weekend. You want to give your thoughts on it. Feel free to call us. Give them the number
342-0081. That's 342-0081 for your phone calls. 342-0081. Also call us at 466-5391. 466-5391. Those are numbers to call us live on air. If you want to call from the U.S. or abroad, 718-874-3860. That's 718-874-3860 for your international calls. And of course, WhatsApp messages at 771-1791 for voice notes, etc.
And for those of you on our Facebook page, I will read your comments. Thank you for liking and sharing. 61 shares already, 100 comments. All right, so continue to send them. Like and share the live, all right? Let's go. Caller, you're live. Good afternoon.
Mr.X, Tolman here.
Yes, Tolman, good afternoon.
I just only read something about Kirk Wade. Said he's very vibrant in Lavatelli Smova.
Yeah, but when I spoke to the PRO earlier, she said, he's always been working in the community and he's interested and genuinely interested in the people.
Which part of the community, Mr.X? Because I've never seen him before, only on TV. Which part of the community? What project he did? What he did? Oh God. We know it is silly season, but it's not a lie. You have done. Who is he? I never seen him before. See, God, Christopher Pandong, other UNC people, but I don't see.
Did you see him with any protest action while you were down in the protest situation? Did you notice him there?
I hear somebody maybe mention his name was called down in Germans or wherever. I know how to, but I can if a person is in front of 100 people, I can't pick him up. If I put in front of 2, I can't pick him up. What did he do in Lavantillis over here for the last 5 years that he could come and claim that we must vote him or we must support him? What did he do? Because please, I told man, tell me now, what project, what hamper, what house your help for the roof on or your where do? Oh God, well stop lying, man. We tired of this. You did nothing. And thanks to Mr. Leon. Thank you very much, Mr. Leon. You did a lot. And not because I is a PNM, I'll vote for you because you did a lot for this community. Let's stop lying, man. I go.
All right, tall man. Let me say good afternoon to Lorraine Alexander. She said she's watching us from Grenada. Lorraine, Grenada had no behavior this weekend, eh?
I hear something about Grenada.
Lorraine,
what happened?
Apparently there was a police killing in Grenada and Guave, and the constituents of Guave came out in the streets in their full numbers and they get on dirty, eh? They get like Trinidadians.
Oh God, no. Why? How?
They light fire, man. They cuss, they carry on, they pelting. It was bacchanal in Grenada. I almost thought it was a picture of Trinidad I was looking at.
See, because somebody told me about it and then they said, no. Well, it's not Trinidad, it's Grenada.
So, Lorraine, all the Grenadians used to have behavior. All they learning from Trinidadians.
Do not take chain up,
Lorraine,
basket the whole
I'm
water
just
according
saying.
to the Prime Minister.
Thank you, Grenada, for staying with us and locking us down. Like and share the live, Lorraine. Hi, caller, you're live.
Good afternoon, Isha.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, going good. I'm listening, as usual. Now that I've found you.
Yeah, you're just looking for Mawa.
I'm looking for you all about.
Okay, well, I'm glad you find me. I'm glad you find me.
Aisha, you see this borderline thing where they're allowing people to crisscross after they had taken hard positions against each other for a long, extended period and had committed violence against each other. I have a little fear of that, you know. I remember some years ago in this area, 2 small-time scoring teams without a ground to call their own decided they would merge and they would be more effective, you know, they could get the best of both teams and so on. And people kind of maintain their independence and maintain their hostilities even though they were on the same team. Now these teams were not killing each other, right? So the hostilities, you know, over time it could wear down. But if you and I have been killing each other for some time, people are dead. And I am holding you responsible and you are holding me responsible, and now we are mingling in the day and in the night, and we are supposed to trust each other. So I just hope it works, but I see a level of danger in that, but let's see how long it lasts. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's see who else is there. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Gemma, how are you there?
Hanging in, my lady.
Nice.
Aisha.
Yes.
The guy that his wife got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a number for him? I want to give him some things for himself and the children.
I'll have to find him for you. I don't have a number.
You don't have a number for him?
No, but I'll have to find him.
See if you can do that for me, please, eh?
Yeah, I would.
All right. Okay, my
Thank
dear.
you, Gemma.
All right. Okay.
Blessings. Caller, you live.
Aisha, good day.
Good day.
Why don't I put person, boy, not Black Lives Matter, so that youth man life was no value? They say this way, they say Rasta and Muslim come together. You're talking about 20 shots to pump into this youth man, no? Nobody in protesting, nobody in burning nothing. Black Lives Matter conveniently, man. When I watch this protest, that looks politically motivated for me, you know, because that wasn't a Black Lives Matter. What's going on with this youth man? How the place are burning down?
Well, there's a lot of theories going out in the communities as to what would have caused this killing. So I don't know if anybody know for sure.
So then what's saying? It's only justice because police kills?
Well, caller, we don't know.
That just bias. That's just wrong.
We don't know.
It's just wrong. He's a black life. He's a black youth. He has two children behind. So where does it stop, man?
So they're going to blame Dr. Yehudi for that? Or they're going to blame Dr. Yehudi for that? What's the thing sad by you? Unless the people that change the mindset, unless they don't change the mindset pertaining to life itself, start the other portion of it. No government could come and do anything for it. I want to see Madam Kamala one day. God forbid she win. I want to see what she going to do for the League Bottom Africans. I love to know.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, blessings to you and your view. So we have 30 seconds before the break. When we come back, we're going to jump right into it. We have a lot to discuss today, including the EBC. They say they're ready and ruling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're going to be right back. Stay with us.
The streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
What are you sleeping on? Did you know that you may be sleeping on dead skin cells, dust mites, and bodily fluids? Do you suffer with aches, pain, stiffness, and other sleep disorders? Studies show that you should replace your mattress every 7 to 10 years for better health, better support, and a better night's sleep. Visit a sleep center today at Quartz and find the perfect mattress for you. Quartz, bringing value home.
Hey guys, it's Isha here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home or, get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
Tobago is like one big happy family, and in this time of pandemic, our family values have never been stronger. We are stronger together, Tobago, and together with a name you can depend on, we are moving into the new normal with quality food from Chef and Barbecue.
On mornings when I'm on my way to work, I like to pass by Chef's and BBQ for a hot cow heel soup or a bacon salt fish to start my day. And now I hear breakfast is $20. And then me I go. This stuff nice too, you know. Hello, Chef's is the place to go.
Chef and Barbecue is renowned in Tobago for home-style cooking using the best Tobago has to offer and more. Visit a Chef and Barbecue near you today and get that home-cooked meal you've been missing. Call to order and pick up your meals hot and ready at Chef's and Barbecue. There's no chef like a Tobago chef.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. Or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the Street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, Tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
Unstoppable means nothing holding you back. True mobile freedom. No buffering in your binging. No pauses in your playlists. No lag in your live streams. More instant in your Instagram and more blazing in your browsing. Unstoppable means unlimited speed. Introducing TNT's biggest mobile data plans ever from B-Mobile. More data, more speed, and more value. And always on super fast 4G LTE all the time. Visit us online, in-store, or call us on 824-8788 to level up your mobile plan today.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us.
The Street
919 FM.
All right, good looking people. We are back. It's 5 o'clock already with the time going.
That's right, the time, people. Let me give all you a quick little news update.
My God.
Just to give you a little inside news today has been buzzing. And just in general, it's been all the talk of the candidates and the campaigns. Antoine is the number one story with respect to that campaigning and who going where and so on and so forth. And of course, unfortunately, sad news of Rebel 6's passing is also one of the top stories today.
One of those news days?
Yeah, it's one of those news days. So we'll give you some details at 6 o'clock for sure.
So let me say good afternoon to a few people. My phone has been buzzing. And don't forget to like and share the live. How much shares we have so far?
They said 300 and something, 100 shares.
All right, guys, like and share the live. We want to send it up to about 200 today. So, Abibi, good afternoon to you. You say, fat face, you look like you're pregnant. No, I'm not.
What?
What the hell is wrong with Somali in this 2020, boy? Look. Shucks.
Sorry, I got that.
Rain from Canada says, hey, Isha, condolences sending out to my brother-in-law, the McIntosh and Shogunas, on the passing of their husband, father, brother, nephew, Christopher McIntosh, a.k.a. Chris. So good afternoon to the McIntosh family and condolences to you. Let me see who's there. Gloria. Hi, Gloria. How you doing? And my sister, Matoyo. How you doing, Queen? All right. So here's what we're going to do in this hour. We're going to call out the list of candidates from the two major parties. And if you are in a smaller party, send us who's representing you. And we're definitely going to call out the list and allow you to call in and screen your candidate. We're going to use you as the source of screening. You know, some all the little bacchanalish and trappy. I'm going to warn all you. This is no bacchanal show. You're going to call and be very respectful.
Thank you.
And, of course, you're going to have opportunity to screen your candidate. Yeah? So, whose list you're going to start with first?
Well, I just wanted to have a P&M list loading here that I think from Loop TT because I can't find any other proper data.
All right. Is it an updated list?
That's what I'm hoping for. That's why I was continuously searching
the
for that.
P&M got rid of one candidate and replaced it, which would have been Borrell. With Scotland.
Cleopatra Borrell was Scotland.
So make sure if that's the list, then it's a good list.
And then Mr. Antoine would have been replaced as well. So I'm trying to figure out who he was replaced with.
Didn't give us anybody as yet. Right, I'm hearing that he's being tipped. The mayor of Arima is being tipped to replace him. I get that. That's unconfirmed.
Okay. Flora Singh? No. Oh.
That would be you. Flora Singh is the UNC list.
I scrolled too fast.
Maloney is in the house. Hi, Maloney. How you doing? Akira Lambert says this is the number for the guy. Inbox it to me, Akira. And Hip Chick says, good afternoon, Aisha, you're glowing. No, I'm not glowing. Why are you blighting me in this 2020? Only see how hard the place is.
Right. Loop have a nice list today.
All right, go ahead and give me
Let me get a Loop list. Who you want to start with? P&M?
My ovaries frozen. Go ahead.
Loop has some details that was published today on their site.
Right.
P&M candidates. They have Arima, Penelope Beckles.
Right.
Aruka Maloney, Camille Robinson, Regis. Baratara San Juan, Jason Williams. Carney Central, Riyad Ali. Carney East, Sharon Archie. Shogunas East, Clarence Rambarat. Shogunas West, Raquel Bisoon. Hoover North, Sharda Satram. Hoover South, Rajendra Rampasad. Kamuto Manzanilla, Ronnie Lochan. David O'Meara, new candidate to be announced. Still there as that. Simon De Nobrega for Diego Martin Central. Was that Simeon? Simon. Diego Martin Northeast, Coleman Burt. Diego Martin West, Dr. Keith Rowley. Faizabad is Solange de Souza. Labre, Stefan McClatchy. Lakota Talparo, Foster Cummings. Laventil East, Mova, Adrian Leonce. Laventil West, Fitzgerald Hines. Lupino Bonne West, Marvin Gonzalez. Mearo, Bunny Mahabir Singh. Maruga Tableland, Winston Peters. Naparima, Randy Sinanan. Urupuch East, Clifford Rambarose. Urupuch West, Leah Ramuta. Point Fortin, Kennedy Richards Jr. Point of Pier, Daniel Duki. Port of Spain North / St. Anne's West, Stuart Young. Port of Spain South, Keith Scotland. Princestown is Sharon Babulal. San Fernando East, Brian Manning. San Fernando West, Faris Alwari. Siparia is Rebecca Dipnarine. St. Anne's East, Nayan Gatsby Dolly. St. Augustine is Renuka Sagam Singh Suklal. St. Joseph is Terence Dial Singh. Tabakit, Michael Seals. Tobago East, Ayana Webster Roy. Tobago West, Shanfa Kujo. Toko Sangre Grande, Roger Monroe. Tunapuna, Esmond Ford. And that's the PNM list.
All right.
Right, Sagram Singh, right. United National Congress for Rima, Flora Singh. Aruka Maloney, Sherry Ann David. Barataria Sanwan, Saddam Hussein. Karani Central, Arnold Ram. Karani East, Rishi Sicharan. Karani Shogunas East, Vanda Mohit. That's the former mayor.
Yes.
Well, she's still the mayor. Shogunas West is Dinesh Rambali. Hoover North is Ravi Ratiram. Hoover South, Rudranath Indar Singh. Komuto Manzanilla, Dr. Rai Ragbir. Dabidi O'Meara is Maurice Hoyt. Diego Martin Central, John Ricardo Lakis. Diego Martin Northeast, Eli Zakur. Diego Martin West, Marsha Riley Walker. In Faizabad is Dr. Lakram Bodo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Labri, Victor Roberts. Jolene Jonas, of course, is Lahaka Tal Paro. Kareem Beard for Laventil East. Rodney Stowe is Laventil West. Lupino Bonne West is Tristan Bontier. Miaro, Rushton Parry. Maruga Tableland is Michelle Benjamin. Naparima, Rodney Charles. Urupuch East, Dr. Rudal Munilal. Urupuch West, Devendranath Tanku. Point 14 is Obika. Tahaka Obika. Right. Point up here, David Lee. Port of Spain North, St. Anne's East is Darren Garner. Port of Spain South, Curtis Orr, Princestown, Barry Padarat. San Fernando East, Munifa Andrews. San Fernando West, Sean Sobers. Siparia, Kamala Prasad Bisessa. St. Anne's East, Kenya Charles. St. Augustine, Khadija Amin. St. Joseph, Aloy Hunt. Tabakit is Anita Haynes. Toko Sangre Grande, Nabila Green, and Tunapuna, David Naked. The MSG also has their candidates. They have Diego Martin Central as Rennie St. Rose. Faizabad as Radhika Gualbans. I think it's Gualbans. Point up here, David Abdullah. Point 14, Ernesto Keza. Hey, Ernesto, still a wrong nice man. PEP, they have Barataria as Alberta Prudine. Shogunas East for Matthew Gibbs. Diego Martin Central, Felicia Holder. Labre, Rondol Glasgow. Lakota Paltaro, Bennett Thomas. Port of Spain North, St. Anne's West, it's just Lima McLeod. And Port of Spain South, Gail Castaneda, Gail Castaneda, that's right, Castaneda. San Fernando West is Benison Jagasa, St. Augustine, Satish Ram Saran, and Tunapuna Maurice Downs. Just now. Where's Philip Alexander?
He's not contesting.
I'm not seeing Philip Alexander name here.
Probably he is either contesting the Diego Martin seat or not contesting.
But you see, Diego Martin Central is Felicia Holder.
Well, he might be not contesting.
He might be able to confirm some things first. Or
all
probably
right.
pay the deposit
Feel
still.
free to call us and scan your candidates you have heard from the list.
Oh, look. But I forget about COP,
COP have a team?
But they didn't have a list as yet. So COP, McKellar, Pandy, both of them still outstanding.
They're still outstanding.
And of course, well, I know Watson Duke has his 2 in Tobago, which is himself in Tobago East, and that young lady, nice, pretty Rasta.
I saw a Rasta, very pretty.
Very pretty, very nice.
Yeah. All right, so the lines are open. We're going to go straight to them. Caller, you are live. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Isha, Mr. Tobago guy. What's your name again?
X.
Where are you calling us from?
Mr. X. Mr. X, calling from Portiston right now. Mr. X, I heard you were reading something this when you first started the program today. And I too was hearing that this morning, but could you explain some more? I should write a portion a bit, but could you explain some more on that for me, please?
Well, there's a claim and some stories going around by a couple of Facebook pages that are saying that it had that's saying that it had some bacchanal in the UNC with one particular candidate claiming that they've been trying to get in as a representative for the area and they didn't get, and they put out a set of money. And they call the guy name as well.
And I am saying to you, unless you get that from either one of the media houses like TV6, CNC3, Newsday, or The Guardian, stay away from that. Well, don't let them address no lawsuits to this program, please.
The funny thing is I get from a policeman. So I told them was trust.
What? Them is the biggest PNM supporters?
What?
You know them
that
is
not legal. Them
is a party group.
Do you know under fines and suspension for that?
One of them right now by the name of Eric Yallery who does be harassing me on Facebook. He's a PNM. And he's a police.
Nah, man, he's not supposed to be
everywhere that man see my name show up, he just running like a little woman under the post. And he's a police. I tell you, I get Gary name, you know. Yeah, I report him. I'm playing no games with him. Right now, I'm afraid for police to stop me. I don't know what he would do me. Clearly, he has some sort of sick mindset towards me. No, I'm not stopping any police vehicle. I am not stopping for you because of that police officer. Until all you do something about it, then I would respond to police. For now, I'm avoiding the police. You want to talk to me, talk to my attorney. I'm not talking to police because of that police officer. Yes, so
well, all right. So I assume that it would have been some... But it, of course, like I said, it didn't have any details. And where I did find that he got the picture from is something called UNC Cabal Facebook page, which seems like a page just to tarnish the name of the UNC.
And I am warning you about those pages, eh? I'm just saying. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon again, Isha.
Yes, Jamal.
You know what I don't understand with the former Prime Minister? You said that you want to make Trinidad and Tobago happy again. But you sent nobody in Tobago. I don't understand what she means by that. And another thing that I heard her said, the war is not with the police and the criminal. The war is with Dr. Rowley and the PNM. I really don't understand what she means by those words. We would like to know what she means by them. And sometime gone by, I heard her ask for forgiveness. She never said what she was asking for forgiveness.
1 minute, Gemma. I now realize, is your candidate who they get rid of? You voting for Antoine? Well, what's it back, Gemma? You're running quiet to cuss Kamala, but you want to talk about Antoine?
No, listen to me.
Gemma, let me talk about Antoine.
Talk about that.
What's going on up there, Gemma?
No, we don't have somebody in the bag already. You know we don't stick.
So, Gemma, only that has somebody quiet. You want to share it with me, Gemma?
You want to tell us? You want to tell us?
You give us a hint now.
We don't have somebody in the bag already. You understand? That don't take care of already. You hear it by the news tonight.
Because I messaged the PRO and she
quietly, boy. Quiet, all you moving.
We don't have somebody in the bag already. Have no fear.
Papa.
Yes.
That's why you come out skating for Kamala. You don't have it in the bag.
No. I just said. She said she want to make Trinidad and Tobago happy again, but to send nobody in Tobago. So I don't understand what she mean by that. I'm really interested. All my roots is up Tobago, you know.
Yeah.
My mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, all my grandparents from Tobago. You understand? I only born in Trinidad because my father and mother came down here and live.
Okay.
So they make us down here. They make 6 children in Trinidad. You understand? Yeah, but my roots, all my roots is Tobagonians. Yes, I have a Tobago roots.
Yeah, strong roots.
I got the number for you, Gemma.
Strong. You get the number for me?
Yeah, I get it for you. Do you want it now?
Yes, let me take it one time.
Okay, somebody sent it to me. So it's for the man who lost his wife, right?
Yes.
Where did she send this number? Hold on. I just saw the damn thing in the chat, man.
Mm-hmm.
Chama, I will call it out as soon as I get it. Because
Yeah.
I'm looking
All
for
right
it
then.
now and I'm not seeing
Eh?
it. I'll call it out when I see it. I'm looking for it now
All
and I
right.
can't find it. I don't know. Somebody
We have
just
some
sent it
voice
to me.
notes and thing there, you know.
I had to
And
screen them before I play it.
messaging,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
silly season, you know.
People call phone call numbers at 342-0081, 342-0081. You could also call us at 466-5391, 466-5391. Internationally, 718-874-3860.
Caller, you live.
Sister
But look who run out of the pavilion.
I tell you, is that Glorious there?
I hardly hear you, Tabakit.
You hear me now?
Loud and clear. Perfect.
Right. Let me say hello to my brothers and sisters in Lavantil, Sealos, John, Morva, Caledonia, the Beatum, Heliad, you name it. I want to say hello to these people this afternoon. I want to tell them, remember Moses in the wilderness with Pharaoh. And Moses never gave up. He fought the fight. But I want to say this afternoon. To all the people who lifting their nose up and down, those who going to Facebook, on the blogs, you name it, and who hiding in quiet corner, I want to tell you, every time you scorn these people, you scorn your grandmother and your grandfather. I'll tell you why. You see, Isha, long time in slavery days, when the slave master used to take the slave and take them to the various estates, you don't know which estate they were carrying you. So I want to tell African people, yes, African people in Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean, the people in Lavantil, Sealos, John, Mova, the Beatum, Heliad, the whole east-west corridor. I want to tell African people, the people in these communities is your family, because the slave master, he used to take us from various estates. Aisha, you know that. Brother X, you know that. When they take you from this estate, they carry you to another estate and they leave you there. So some of the people who living in Philadelphia Park, Palmis, all those upscale, highfalutin Africans, and you're saying, watch at them. Well, you're watching at your cousin up there in Lavantil, Sealos. And let me say hello to Twiggy, Anderson, Kingsley, all of these people.
Tabakit,
yes.
Before you go, I see you get a new representative down on that side. Let we talk about that now.
Well, darling, let me tell you something. I love you enough.
Put your hand on your hip when you're talking to me, eh?
Hold on. Listen, Brother X, I love you. You're coming with that smile. Now, let me finish up with Lavendale and we're coming. You see why I wanted to do this, I'll tell you. As a deep clarion caller, I want to tell my brothers and sisters, anything you have to do it within the law, but stand for your rights. To all these community up there, Tabakit is saying, regardless to your political affiliation, I love you just as God love you. Let's go to the politics.
Let's hear. I see they got rid of Suraj Ratan Rambachan and he is replaced by the young and vibrant Anita Haynes.
Darling,
you're listening?
Let me tell you this. You want to pull me out there, you're very intelligent. Name is for tombstone, and the only place that is leave a name is to the head of a tombstone. And with that, in the Hindi term, I don't want to say the political banwas. Political banwas is in the political cemetery. And Tabakit, I think, is ready yet to show what color. Now, I want to be honest with you. I think...
So 1 minute, Tabakit, 1 minute. I just have a million questions.
Yes, dear.
So is it that you have resigned from the party that you supported in the past? Are you now without a party card?
Freelance.
You're freelancing. You're like me. You're balanced. What's going on?
Isha, let me say this afternoon. And out of respect, and you're asking me a pertinent question, and I need to be honest. I am over 50 and also a national awardee and work with several schools with discipline committee. And I have been in the politics from St. Adishnanan to Nizam Mohammed, all of them coming back. And is about 2 decades I really came out into the open arena. But you know, I used to be calling radio. And Sister Isha and Brother X, I feel at my age and the level of disrespect and people putting up people to call people to dig up in closet, bring out skeleton and cuss you and disrespect you. Sister Isha and Brother X, I want to be real with all of this evening. I don't think I could go through that again. Okay. If I have to make any contribution, and I keeping it real with all of this evening, hear the tone of my voice. And if I have to call the radio, you see what I dare call and do with lab and till and any genuine thing inside there? But Sister Isha and Brother X, I don't think I could go down that road anymore for people calling you, they cussing you. And let me say this evening, what you all didn't know, I'll tell Trinidad. In 2015, when Ms. Bissessa called the election, the said night they did stone down my house.
Oh, God.
No, what? Seriously speaking. And what I'm saying here, if you go to the police station, the report is there.
What is stone down your house for?
No, listen to this. And the officer who came by me was Officer Daniel. Mm-hmm. The report is there. I will never forget that. And after she lost the election, I was getting threats where they was coming to mash down my wall, burn down my house.
Who is the day, Tabakit? Who is the
I'm
day?
not going there. And to say all of this, I am telling you this afternoon. I don't want nobody paid political assassin sending people after your call to cuss you and say Tabakit. You see me? I think I could do without that. If I have penny in my pocket, I think I could survive. But you see this stinking nasty politics, Indian African adversary and cussing, I really can't wake up every morning to see myself. I feel like getting, you know, as you get older, yes, it have old people in the politics because on the both sides you have a set of old veteran in the politics. Yeah?
Yeah.
But I believe, Aisha, sometimes, you know, you wake up on a, it have many morning me play no radio. It have many evening me play. And, you know, you feel better. Because, you see, you are waking every morning with that, you go to sleep with it, and then you remember you're inviting that energy inside your place.
Okay.
And I say, no, serious. And you ask me and I answer you honestly.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. I really do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sister Isha and Brother X, I can't go back in that. They too stink and nasty.
Oh, God.
So that's me there.
Well, again, I want to do this for you, Tabakit. You listen off here, right?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tabakit.
Yeah, I tell you, Tabakit, I mean, I never knew. He never told
From
me
the
this.
heart.
Tabakit, I definitely want to do this one for you. You know, you're singing like a true patriot going forward here, so I want to do this one for you.
Yeah. Very good.
All right, Tabakit, you sung like a true patriot there, but between me and you, X, it look, listen, don't tell him I tell you this. But that looked like it was an internal bacchanal with he and the party members, eh?
I'll keep that between you and I.
Between me and you, no, let me tell you. So, you could tell me after the lost election, people stone down your house, it ain't going to be the winning party stoning you. It's going to be the losing one. But so they probably see you as having undermined them, you know. Why they go want to pelt stone at your place? But thank God it was stone and not bullet.
Thank you.
So Tabakit, I want to give you a round of applause this evening for being a patriot.
Thank God for life.
You know, thank God for life. But you see, this politics ain't easy.
Nah, it's not easy. And I listen now.
You think it's easy?
That story that I read was one of the lighter parts of what we would have seen on social media so far.
This weekend was dirty.
What I told you about that
listen,
cussing for money thing?
Whole weekend
right.
I paying close attention to social media. Whole weekend I'm saying, but look at them. Look how they run out. I wonder if I used to behave so. You used to watch my page and thing long time?
I used to look at you from time to time.
So?
I don't know.
Just be honest with me as my friend.
As your friend, I tell you, I don't know. I don't think...
No,
I used to find that...
I think this is the worst I have seen in a while.
No, but I don't think you were nasty, and I think you're not nasty. I think you're not a nasty person. You have information and you use it, you know.
Okay, well, I appreciate
in a particular kind of way.
But I look at it this weekend is all who... The pop one with all she breasts outside. They tip out her next one with who did know this one and who husband is Dutch and they digging. Listen.
It digging.
Them activists and them getting on bad on Facebook. So you know me in my little corner minding my business with my English husband and my English lawyer just waiting. No, I had to put that in there.
Yeah.
Very quietly. I not suing for TTI £1.
Sorry, I personally really paid attention. Sahara does inside. Anyhow, I personally looking out for the manifestos and the people programs.
How come nobody is talking about a manifesto?
Oh, you mean because all they want to hear about is Bacchanal? Where the manifestos?
It is the first time, and honestly speaking, put all kicks aside, it's the first time I'm seeing parties going into an election without a manifesto.
Listen, you know...
Normally the manifesto does be the forefront of
as you launch, as election date call, and you could take in our manifesto on the website. Right now, PNM website not even out. And the pnm.org.tt. So they must be uploading it now.
We have a call. Let's see who's there. Caller, you live.
Hi, caller. Good afternoon, New York City. Isha, I've been following you since the 2010 to 2015 campaign. And you never got on that way. You always provided us with information.
Oh.
I remember something about the Red Brigade. I think I remember.
Was it Red Army?
Very well. So the Red Army, that's correct.
Yeah.
So have no fear. I've never seen you get on that way. I mean, you're quite a decent person, you know. I mean, doing some good research, and you seem to be well read and providing us with the information on both sides broke on.
I appreciate
anyway,
that.
Have a good day listening and keep on.
Thank you
Take
so
care
much,
then.
New York. That is nice. But Marika McCall is saying PNM manifesto is COVID-19. She also say, Aisha, you and the Red Army used to be out of timing. Facts. I know I was a little out of timing.
Yeah, but I don't think this is what we see in here now. The young lady in Shogunas, I'm sure her pictures didn't jump out by accident, you know.
No, they put it out.
Well, all right. I saw some things this weekend and I was like, what that have to do with politics?
No, they're coming out. Listen, it is. I think it's the worst I've ever seen.
It will be, because it didn't start yet.
It's just 30 days, so everybody ready to get on crazy. But at the end of the day, somebody has to win, somebody have to lose, and we all have to go back to life as normal. So where's the sense of behaving like this now? Somebody had to win, somebody had to lose. And the way you behave wouldn't determine whether your party win or lose. They may turn people away in the process.
That's it. Especially the way you're putting things forward. It might turn people away. But I think, to be honest with you, I'm seeing and hearing some rumblings in between in the new voters that they're not on that.
Really?
It sounds like that. A lot of young people don't sound like they're on that.
Caller, your life.
Hi, good day, Isha. Good day, Mr.X.
Good day.
Well, I see something from the UNC called Project Hope. I don't know if there's a manifesto.
What's the name of it?
Project Hope.
Project Hope. Find it. We're looking.
Project Hope. I mean, do you mean like in terms of something that's a manifesto?
There's a program that on TV a couple of nights.
That was the La Hocketa thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Project Hope thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the public might draft off of that.
Somebody had to win, somebody had to lose. Yeah.
You was a bit sarcastic.
I was dirty.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
God.
you wasn't like that kind of thing, but you was a little sarcastic.
I was out of time, man.
Nah, I can't say that. You're just a little sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
You never said the more. You wasn't doing any gutter.
I wasn't any gutter. I'm glad I didn't.
Nah, you wasn't any gutter, but you still used to straight thing and let people know. Hey.
No, but you had to throw your little, what you call it?
Pecan.
Yeah, you must throw your little pecan.
Thank you, caller.
Must throw your little, you know. But at the same time, you see when you get down into, you went to find out the people X was a...
And all who sleep with who to get position. And I see it. You feel I see it this weekend? I was watching Caller Your Live.
Aisha, good day.
Good day.
In the 2015 election, was the most disgusting,
worse than this one?
Well, this one is yet to come.
Yeah, this one is yet to start.
What's saying? I've never seen no prime minister or opposition get the kind of abuse like what Dr. Rowley gets. And listen, he's not great enough. He's taking that steady ship, and the ship's still going strong. Aisha, when you was leading the Red Army, you was rich, thick and full body. You was full rich and thick and full body.
Hey, you years are back on our list.
No. If I don't know to say, I don't know what to do.
Let me hear that line again. I want to use it.
I was rich and thick and full body leaving the Red Army.
You ever take a nice BC called this?
Yeah. Of course.
I tell you, it's milky. Rich, thick and full body, and she remained looking like that.
I appreciate that
much. The truth of your Isha voice. I thought Irish was a smally person.
Yeah.
I tried to make this comment years ago. When I decided to look in on 91.9 when Isha was there before, when I see this woman called Isha Wells, I say, wow.
20 seconds, you ain't gonna make my British man leave me, now call her bye. No, you ain't gonna make him go. 19 seconds.
Look at the vote for Isha Wells.
We're gonna go for that break. We'll be right back.
You talk, come talk with us. On the street, 919 FM.
Looking for real data freedom? Bring your number and enjoy the best of 4G LTE on B-Mobile. Get a free 30-day trial with free data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Plus, get 50% off your next 3 months. Check us online or in-store. Unlimited 4G LTE speed on the other network? Fake news. B-Mobile is the real deal for 4G LTE. Switch now and get a 30-day free trial packed with 25 gigabytes of data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Check us online or in-store.
Enagic change your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079.
Sharing your goals, helping you find your place in the world. Eastern gratitude, God holding your hand, leading the way, here for your needs, making sure that you succeed. Eastern's lending a hand, Eastern together, we're leading the way. Eastern Gratitude Union, leading the way.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance Beatles Talk.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Olive Reyes Clark, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:50. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
Come talk with us. Real issues, hard talk, real talk on the street. 919 FM.
we're back and we're going straight back to the phone lines. Let's see who's there. Caller, you're live.
Good afternoon to you, Isha.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, and good afternoon to you, sir, Mr.X.
He just walked out the studio for a minute.
Okay, right. No time to waste, straight to the point. Seeing that the election has called, things are about to get very exciting in time to come. Now, Isha, here we're going on, right? Now, yeah, no?
Loud and clear.
Now, the UNC political party is a performing government, is a performing political party in government. Whether people like it or not, that one fact they can't change and they can't stop that, right? And in opposition, they perform very well as well. In terms of keeping the nation aware on things that are going on. Things that the PNM will do and they will keep a secret because of the UNC, the nation has been aware of all these different things. So I want to say hats off to the UNC where that is concerned. And to all of the people who is going to vote next month on the 10th, right? Vote based upon the things that are factual. Because the people talking all cannot talk right now, but at the end of the day, the time is going to come and the people is going to make a decision.
Is this crime fighter?
Yes, ma'am.
Crime fighter, I didn't know you were such a big advocate of the opposition.
Well, you know that today.
Well, I'm just wondering what would have caused that.
Aisha, I'm going to tell you something. Anybody that seeks the genuine interest of Trinidad and Tobago is going to get my support. PNM out the questions. I didn't want to go in.
Why is, crime fighter, you're there?
I just want
to talk to you. You're going fast. You want a dialogue or you just want to talk and come off the radio? I don't want to waste your time.
What I said, if you were saying something I didn't hear, and I want to apologize for not giving you the opportunity. So if you are saying something good.
Yes, I want to find out from you what would have caused the 360.
Well, I was never PNM in the first place, no?
Oh, I used to get the opinion that you supported the party. Sorry.
All right, okay, but one more thing, Aisha, I would like to get since the PNM is going to campaign on this COVID-19, I would like to get an opportunity to discuss this whole COVID-19 in its entirety, but I'm asking your permission.
We'll do that in a week, I promise.
No problem. Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you very much.
The lines are open. Thank you, blessings.
I thought he was a PNM.
I thought he was. His contributions used to be pro PNM. I just shocked to hear crime fighter telling people vote UNC. That's all. Caller, you live.
You feel crime fighter stupid out. You feel crime fighter stupid. Only person I be stupid that's why I can't only know who that is. Me and calling on him. And the only person stupid that's why I can't. Look, crime fighter, good evening. Long circular, good evening. Crime fighter for nation. For nation. For betterment. Right, Aisha?
Anderson, are you pleased with the list of candidates from the UNC?
What do you mean? Anything the boss say, if the boss know the decision and she know who all was complaining and who, and all that serious, she say he wasn't going back up, but he was going out and think anybody wanted to go anyway. And a young, vibrant squad, intelligent, and looking forward to bring us a brighter nation. And it's only about 34 days of thing. I sure with this killing. No, I don't really be in that much and with this when you're on the ground, I more study politics. And them nasty politicians and them. Right? I go study them. But what on the ground is because everybody knows say peace and things nice. I shocked. You could hardly look down beat them in Street last night. But the whole of Dan Kelly, the whole of John across in beat them. Nelson Street, Duncan, it's just love people from all over. And the 1 minute you see them for less down and Udong and Nelson, Udong and Duncan. But they say no, I'm not to that shooting. I don't know whether I'm criminal and I'm getting too black extreme.
Anderson, I in the ghetto too, and I done hearing what's going on the ground, you know. But we don't have any evidence of that, so let we lead that day. I on the ground just like you. You feel me in here about them 2 X-rail?
Aisha, and you see, I don't want to be my mouth to talk.
Yeah, but Anderson, we don't have the facts, so let the police do their work now.
I'm not calling no name. I want the police. Look, let the police do our work. What work are they to do? They don't work there. They only work when they kill rich people. People in my small and things, they don't work there. They don't work with the I heard Gary said, you Gary, different already said, you're coming to me to the jail family. Me think me know if you reach jail, if you get the jail number, if you get the jail number.
When is her funeral? I want to come to that funeral.
Wednesday, I shall give
Which part?
Time, that's just the corner Pacific and Eastern Main Road. Sometimes I believe it might be around lunchtime. I spoke to him mom sometime before yesterday. Her mother.
All right. Well, if it's anything, you go let me know. You might have to pick him up. You have to pick him up.
No problem with that. Just how I now give my wife the number to give you for the young man to give Miss Shama.
Oh, it was your wife. I was wondering who it was.
Yes. Let me call you Eddie Lambert.
All right, sorry, no.
Yeah, that's my wife. Yeah, I'm going on to say this. People, I even come into black shell pelting with them. But you don't know how certain people are right. But yeah, I said I shot ring off. Right? And step back out. You think if somebody have a little handgun or something, or even now, will look to retaliate or flat a bottle of big stone? I mean, it's professional shooting. That's what professional done. Professional, I mean, well done. I think them little so-called bad boys with a little poi and whatever they just have, the boss them kind of shot in Isha.
But the thing about it is everybody know Rebel is a singer. He's a song man. Nobody Rebel having beef with nobody. He's be on the Instagram and people don't know him to have war with nobody.
I mean, you say anything but you say anything to shake up. You might never eat some killer pigeon or cook because we used to kill pigeon and cook pigeon when we boy days, eh? We go to East video. I say this is serious Isha, right? You know the man a murderer. And you say them shaking and things. As I hear them tell them, I say, I do hear them thing in my head. I hear burn them from Stalin and thing and see smoke and thing coming on the road. I like them kind of song, burn them and thing. Yeah, I don't like to hear them kind of thing. But that what you like, and most of them you tell them, sometimes they save up the piece of gold by piece of gold, wherever, like youth man were a guy. In Bonzo, somewhere when he was in his sin, and then for us send two enough for drinks. And the man said he will come to Rob. He's a little DJ now, outside a little DJ in our community too as well, the DJ, they like the music, they're working hard, they'll buy the little piece of this and piece of that. But they're not criminal, nothing. And they have a kid, you come good. You come good, when they all they pass it on a glass wine up, and much we have nothing. So, my wife gone to the door here sometime there. He addressed her. She apologized for deeply to me. She don't look like she want to beat up. How beat up people as look? How beat up people as look? How they as look? All of them people as look. I don't know what's going to tie along on the people. But to that, so the police, all the police service, all they like the togetherness, all they're saying. You got you get it. You can't make me apologize for nothing. Come on, I say what I say.
Well, say it on your own time now. Don't say it on mine. Me won't nobody call me in no court.
You know what I'm saying? He's the commissioner of police. They don't like the peace. They don't like the peace.
And that is why we have to keep the peace, Anderson. We have to keep it.
I'm saying what everybody's saying. That the police, and I see too, that's how I see it. They don't like the peace. They don't want no peace. I don't be lawyers going to be getting money. In the money should they just want to get millions and what justice and time. The nasty set of people, justice and time. Or they only want no time with me. Right? And when I say things, I say things which I have nothing to apologize for. Because my father is a beat all of us. If you can't spell his flicks, if you can't read his flicks. So when I say something, I like speak and well spoken. You by telling all the police service ain't like what's going on. But it have a God, It have a God. You ever telling all you? Just nothing to be better unless Isha. I just managed to see grandmother in 20 years. In 20 years. You cannot go across John and see his grandmother. Show me two boys sharing. And see the cousin. I said, then go and show boys share. And Teresa. And see the cousin, yes. They can go to John and see them. What more the police want? What more they want in society? What more they want? Trinidad and Tobago. All of that. You know what they want? The money not trickle along. The Simpson and all of them, money will be trickling now. And that's all they want. All they want to see is kill one another. All they want to see is go one another. Well, there's a picture on John, you know, they're living on hill, up Laventille, and they had a bicycle on there, and they barely get to ride it. I showed any bicycle you see coming on the hill.
Well, I just wanted to maintain and stay that way. Don't let it change.
This is what me and Shoma said. Even Corinne. And you did the Honorable Prime Minister with the slate you pick. You know, I hear nothing but you buy Shana slate, you put Corinne Master.
But why doing on that slate? Look, Anderson, you're straying, man.
Wait now. David Mohammed, he ain't good for that slate. But you picking slate, and when you have some more names, it's too late for that partner. You have some more days. Some more days, you have.
All right, Anderson, go with God. You just be killing yourself with laugh.
I don't have a choice. I can't even contribute. I can't even contribute to that.
Caller your life.
Yes, Aisha.
Yes.
I now spoke to some sources.
Right.
They say, well, tomorrow they have to sit down and discuss. They have 3 persons in mind,
Okay.
So to do the replacement now.
Right.
So they say that well, tomorrow they'll sit down and check out and organize, and then by
give me a hint,
Wednesday,
nice. 2 women, 2 man, 3 man.
Nah, they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me 3 persons, and they say by Wednesday the public will know.
Okay.
Right? You check back the number for me, please.
Yeah, I'll check it now. I forget. I really did.
Yeah, check it for me, please, because I want to go and take a shower.
Yes, I'll do that for you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Hold on,
Gemma. Yeah, I'll check in. Listen off here. Hi, caller, you're live. Hello? Caller, you there? Okay, not there. All right, so the number is Gemma 374-6098. 374-6098, Gemma. 374-6098. Caller, you live.
Hi, Aisha.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good, hon.
Mr.X, good afternoon.
Greetings.
Aisha?
Yes.
I was a PNM.
And what happened?
I hung up my guns.
Why?
I finished, kaput. I done with that.
Why you hang up your guns, uncle?
Aisha, from 2010, and you could ask Guru, I called one radio station, 91.1, when the UNC put them waste of time and them on the ground report there. Aisha, my TK used to tell me about my mother.
Oh, God. Yeah, he does do that.
Look, 2 Fridays ago, Skippy told me about my mother.
Oh, God, he does do that too.
I don't know what it is to have with my mother.
Oh, God, I'm sorry to hear that.
Lennox Smith used to tell me I was illiterate.
Oh, boy, he bright.
Pitbull used to tell me my wife thief money from a 13-minute street.
Sorry to hear that.
Gregory told me I don't know who my children's father is.
Oh, what? Boy, they abuse you?
Andy Johnson called me a terrorist when he was across there.
Oh, Lord.
Defending the PNM. Dr. Rowley, his wife, his children. Even Marlene, when they bring Gladiator to Lamblis, Marlene. Aisha, PNM. Remember that. I would continue, but not today. I just wanted to get that off my chest.
Well, I'm glad he was able to vent. Maybe you should have seen a psychiatrist. I didn't realize it was affecting you that bad.
I think just talking to you is good enough.
Okay, all right.
I'll leave it there.
Leave it there. Lord.
The election bacchanal has changed things, you know.
I tell you, they just run out of the whole shell.
Lord.
I'm going to take a few more. In the next hour, we definitely switching gears, though. I want you to know that. Caller, you're live.
I sure will.
Wall Street Trini, is that you?
Mr.X.
Greetings, Wall Street.
Mr.X, you're gonna like gotta interview today, partner.
The man had a big press conference today, you know?
The bacchanal starts, so I dress for it. This is my war outfit.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want to buy Rienzi?
Who by Rienzi? I hear they not him down there. First, you ain't even know where it is Bacchanal Wall Street. They're not in Rienzi again. They did get put out.
It's 2 of them fighting for Rienzi right now.
Where is now?
We ain't know. I'm still trying to find out.
But Aisha, you know I don't like to get involved in the bacchanal with the other team, eh?
Really?
But I hear my friend from over there who just called. Well, I don't really call his name because the one who just cry, he ain't call yet to cry.
Nah, he ain't call yet. He must be over by Skippy. You go call me just now.
Yeah, because I know every time he call, he had to cry.
He calling to cry again. He calling to cry.
Yeah. When I come, I will bring him some pampers. You know, he crying too much, man. But anyway, you know, Aisha, when the other fella from the party call, it have good candidates for the party. Yeah? It have a fella by the name of Ron Millington who wanted to represent Lavantel West. Eh? The fella is a yellow, but he's a good fella. He's a really good fella. You know, I hear that fella who just called, they talk about how come they put you on the sideline. I hear him say that, you know. And that fella real good. Hey, you know Miss John Miss John is yellow too, right?
Yeah, Miss John, like she's UNC.
Right. Miss John come out for him too, you know. I tell, well, you know, I'm a little yellow birdies that's been the yellow party.
I don't understand how you just have all the facts.
Yeah, I have a few yellow birdies that's come and whisper in my left ear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And there's a little thing. So they say, yeah, boy, they say they're riding with Millington. How come the leader, right, disregard Ron Millington from Lavantel West? I said, well, boy, I don't really nobody back. And I said, well, they're telling me that for, and that is all you think. But I hear none of them fellas, not even the fellow who just cry, come and defend why they didn't select that fellow who was the best candidate for Lavantel West. But anyway, Aisha, you know, my party, I'll stop saying my party.
Wall Street, before you go further, I want to tell you, I didn't say it, is what people say. People saying this seems to be a watered down version of the Red Army. They say like they pour water in that red wine. The kind of enthusiasm they used to see from PNM in election season, they're not getting that this time around Wall Street. Could you agree or disagree? Actually, I didn't say it, I hear it.
Well, no, them people and them, something wrong with them people and them, and tell them stop drinking that yellow juice, man. That juice, they're taking the yellow pill. Stop taking that yellow pill.
I just tell you why I didn't say that.
Yeah, no, tell them come off that yellow pill and come from under that yellow blanket. You know what I mean? I could send some red blanket for them FedEx, you know, because the border's closed. And, you know, they ain't allowing people in. Right? But I could say, no. I think we are confident. Because, listen, you might tell why we are confident.
Let me hear why.
X. All you know, the Soca Warriors and the West Indies team, right? What do they have in common?
I don't know. I'm not a sports person. Losing?
Mr. X, what do they have in common?
Losing. Sorry. In recent times, yeah.
You see, he's a smart fella.
You see,
so the new Soca Warriors team that the UNC putting up, Soca Warriors / West Indies team, all they are going to do is lose. Right? You know half them people they put up? People don't even know most of them candidates that they put up. But when you look at the candidates for the PNM, look at the candidates. We have an attorney in Port of Spain South. Look at that, man. Look at the candidates we have, you know. Look at in Tonapuna. Right? Look at all the Tonapuna. We have the deputy speaker. We're going up against a man who used to play football for Trinidad. I don't know that. But he called his own party crooks, conmen and conwomen. And you want to be part of them too. He going up in Tonapuna. Look at Lohakatal Talparo. Right? We're ready with Cummins, boy. We're ready with Foster Cummins. Going up in Lohakatal Talparo and Isha. But
yeah.
listen to this now.
I'm listening.
And you know who we have in our Rima? Penny for your wishes, you know. Penny for your wishes in our Rima. So look at the candidates that the People's National Movement are putting up, as opposed to the candidates that the UNC is putting up. But
so you're saying hope is alive and well? Don't buy that old talk.
Yeah, all them people and them talking about hopeless. I tell them drop that less and put full. It's hopeful.
Okay.
You know, they want to go with the less. I'm not going with less. But Aisha, let me say this to you before you go.
I'm listening.
All the PNM have to do is to turn over 2 marginals. 2. If we turn over 2 marginals, we go from 23 to 25. All we have to do is to turn over Mayaro and turn over Kumto Manzilana. And we good to go. We have nothing to worry about. Let the UNC could still win about 16 seats, you know what I mean? But these 2 seats going to decide, where there's 5 seats going to decide the election. Sanwa Barataria, Shogunas East, Point of Fair, Mayaro, and Kumuto Manzilana.
So what happened to Tobago?
No. The UNC party in Tobago, forget about that. The UNC wanted nothing in Tobago.
Me don't know the UNC have a party in Tobago, a partner. Me, you know what you talking about,
You see, the UNC running in Tobago, what wrong with all you?
Who's that?
They have a different initials, but it's the UNC.
Look, there between you and Duke to fight up with all. You ain't putting me in the middle of that bacchanal.
You sure?
Yeah.
50 seconds before I break Wall Street.
Yeah, they have a green UNC in Tobago. But anyway, I say to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Not me and you now Wall Street. You go put me in a bacchanal.
Have a splendid for us evening. We have the news at 6,
we have the
people.
news, and when we come back, we're switching gears inside the last and final hour. Stay with us, yeah? We'll be back.
Talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM. Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Tobago is like one big happy family, and in this time of pandemic, our family values have never been stronger. We are stronger together, Tobago, and together, with a name you can depend on, we are moving into the new normal with quality food from Chef and Barbecue.
On mornings when I'm on my way to work, I like to pass by Chef's and BBQ for a hot cow wheel soup or a bacon saltfish to start my day. And now I hear breakfast is $20, and then me I go. The staff nice too, you know. Hello, Chef's is the place to go.
Chef and Barbecue is renowned in Tobago for home-style cooking using the best Tobago has to offer and more. Visit a Chef and Barbecue near you today and get that home-cooked meal you've been missing. Call to order and pick up your meals hot and ready at Chef's and Barbecue. There's no chef like a Tobago chef.
Hey guys, it's Isha here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home, or get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
Sorry, faster speed is not in service.
4G LTE speeds not there for you? Port your number to B-Mobile's always on 4G LTE and try 30 days of free data, free WhatsApp, free call, free text, free web browsing, and free roaming data. Check us online or in store.
Too much throttle in your TikTok? Switch to B-Mobile for always on 4G LTE. Get a free 30-day trial with free 25 gigabytes of data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Plus, get 50% off your next 3 months. Check us online or in store.
Mohammed's Bookstore Associates Limited with branches at Gulfview, Link Road, High Street, San Fernando, number 26 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna, Henry Street in Port of Spain, and West Mall, West Maury. At Mohammed's Bookstore, you can check out our specials on textbooks, stationery, school supplies, school uniforms, children's storybooks, puzzles of all sizes, and many more. You can query your book list and get an email when your books arrive. New titles for SEA students, developing Critical Thinking for SEA Math Pupils books and Solution Teachers books. Right on Point, Creative Writing SEA by Alicia McLean, Creative Writing Simplified for Upper Primary, and Language Arts Simplified for Upper Primary. Lots of SEA practice books for sale for 1/3 of the retail price. Others are much less. Bring Mohammed's Bookstore closer to you, as everything now is at your fingertips, as you can log on to our website on www.mohammedsbookstore.com. Opening hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Fridays, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturdays, and 8 a.m. to noon on Sunday. Call us today at our Tunapuna branch at 647-7355, our San Fernando branch at 657-1012, our West Morris branch at 637-6551, our Gulfview branch at 657-9613, and our Port of Spain branch at 627-3341. Like and follow our page on Facebook at Mohammed's Bookstore and on Instagram at Mohammed's Bookstore.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the street 919 FM. Every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Breakfast, set, go! Start with Milo, finish strong. Perform your best all day long. M-I-L-O, Milo. Breakfast, set, go, Milo. You want to raise a trophy, drinking Milo gets you ready. Fortify your mind and body. It starts with Milo. Start with Milo, finish strong. Perform your best all day long. M-I-L-O, Milo. Breakfast, set, go, Milo. Start the day right with Milo. Fortified with Active Go for energy release and muscle function. Milo, the energy food drink of champions.
Unstoppable means nothing holding you back. True mobile freedom. No buffering in your binging. No pauses in your playlists. No lag in your live streams. More instant in your Instagram and more blazing in your browsing. Unstoppable means unlimited speed. Introducing TNT's biggest mobile data plans ever from B-Mobile. More data, more speed, and more value. And always on super fast 4G LTE all the time. Visit us online, in-store, or call us on 824-8788 to level up your mobile plan today.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the street 919 FM. Where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The street 919 FM.
919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. It's time for a look at your news to 6 p.m. here on Street 919 FM. My name is Vern Extavor. Your headlines this evening. The UNC announces its full slate of candidates. The PDP party in Tobago is willing to join forces with whoever will put Tobago first. And overseas, bus driver in France is assaulted for refusing to allow persons on board without face masks. The details. The United National Congress has announced its full slate of prospective candidates. In making the announcement, UNC leader Mrs. Kamala Persad-Bissessar said the party is ready to return good governance to Trinidad and Tobago. Persad-Bissessar expressed confidence in the party's selection for candidates and said the party is looking forward to a good, clean flight, allowing the people of this country to vote based on policies that will benefit the nation. Senators Khadija Amin and Anita Haynes will contest the St. Augustine and Tabaquite seats respectively. No candidates were listed for the Tobago East or Tobago West seats. Citizens can expect further adjustments to existing water supply schedules as the Water and Sewage Authority, WASA, continues to grapple with water availability due to below average rainfall. In a media release on Sunday evening, WASA said that 1 month into the rainy season, storage levels at its major impounding reservoirs remain low, respective to long-term averages. This is as a result of an extremely harsh dry season in 2019 and 2020, and despite June recording nearly normal levels of rainfall, this is still the case. As a result, the authority has said that the customers in several communities, particularly in the extremities or high points, have been and will continue to be adversely affected. The PDP, the Progressive Democratic Patriots, is willing to join forces with any political party willing to put Tobago first. The party's political leader, Watson Duke, who last year snubbed an offer to join the One Voice coalition party comprising of the TOP, the Tobago Fowers, and the Platform of Truth, now says he is open to working with any party once his party took a prominent role. The PDP is contesting the 2 Tobago seats for the general election, and Mr. Duke says he looks forward to the PDP sweeping Tobago. In news overseas, a bus driver in southwest France has been left brain dead after reportedly being attacked by passengers who refused to wear face masks. The driver in the town of Bayonne had refused to allow several people onto the bus on Sunday night. The persons were without tickets and were not wearing face masks either, which were mandatory on transport in France. The driver sustained serious head injuries from the assault, and 5 persons have since been arrested. Regional bus services have been severely disrupted as drivers refuse to work following the incident. And that's your news here to 6 p.m. here on Street 919 FM. Let me remind you of the headlines. The UNC has announced its full slate of candidates. The PDP in Tobago is willing to join forces with anyone who will put Tobago first. And in overseas news, a French bus driver is assaulted and suffers brain damage after refusing to let persons on board a bus without face masks. And that's your news to 6 p.m. here on Street 919 FM. The wrap-up of today's top stories. We go back to the balance with Isha Wells and yours truly, Mr.X, up next.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
We are back. You see that? Those headlines that you just read for me. Can you repeat them again?
Your headphones, yeah. All right, I'd lower it down. Oh, gosh.
Can you repeat those headlines?
Yes, so the headlines is that the UNC has announced its full slate. The PDP in Tobago is willing to work with anyone who will put Tobago first.
What does that mean?
Any party that will show real interest in Tobago, he is willing to work with them.
So is it any party besides the PNM then? Because they're going up against the PNM.
Well, it had to be. Because the story also referenced the coalition that was proposed last year. And that was Sochoy Charles, Christian Moore, and Ashwood Jack. And they were saying, let's come together. And Watson was saying we could come together, but I had to be in charge.
Let me see. I have a call on the line here. Let me take this one. Caller, you live?
Let me say good afternoon, good evening to you, Isha Wells.
Hey, how you doing?
And good evening to you, Mr.X.
Good evening.
And Isha Wells, I am very humble and very quiet and election moody-ish.
How you so quiet and peaceful?
And because I'm so happy of my 39 candidates that my political leader choose. Women, young women, like Rain, plenty young women. And she, the mayor, first one, I'm going to start with the mayor of Ashiponos, Miss, I can't that name, but yeah. And this young mayor been working as a councillor very hard in Chiconas. Isha, as this lady see corruption and she speak out about it. She house was shoot up. Her life was on that ship for speaking out against corruption. And this young lady continue fighting. And our good lady see this young woman who could do her job and give her the mayorship of Shogunas. When she come the mayor of Shogunas, she sprayed down the whole, when we was under the lockdown, she sanitized first mayor, lead in front, wash down the whole of Shogunas town, give away hampers, give away food masks, make these things. And I know that Kamapasa business a good choice by putting her there in Shogunas East. Isha, I am so proud to see our PRO and Mr. Haynes, the senator, get a seat to fight. This young lady been fighting in the Senate. She been speaking behalf of the party. She been in the trenches. She been in Parliament fighting for bills and making and getting bills amendments, and she been making bills. Making the government go back and bring back bills, and she be on the floor working hard. So I'm very proud to see that young lady get an opportunity. We all know over the years we wanted Kadisha Amin. That could be a senator, beautiful lady, respectful lady. We always want Kadisha Amin to get a seat. We see today that she gets St. Augustine. I'm very proud of my political leader for seeing the young people and seeing the opportunity that what the young people have to put out there in the front. Aisha Wes, it's 4 years I've been supporting a political party. Never in my life in history I do that. Since I was 18, I was a PNM, and it's been a ride. I never turn back and never say one day that, hey, I should go back home. I leave house, I leave my home, and I always know that if I want to pay man, they always tell me in my house, if I want to pay man, leave him on the house and make your own house. And I'm comfortable that knowing that I believe that our next Prime Minister, she will do she vision, her plan, or ideas for this country is very powerful, and I know that she will do it. Because Aisha Wes, we will be judging Dr. Keith Rowley on his last 4 years. Today, unions coming together and saying this is the first time in history, Eric, if Robinson pay back pay, and that time the money wasn't nothing. If Robinson pay back pay, this is the first time in history that 5 years of government spent and over 200,000 working class under the government sector, over 200,000 no back pay. Kamala paid 2 back pay in 5 years. In 5 years, and we are saying this, Aisha Wes, how this year the working class look all today and work people saying by how Dr. Rowley could in Perry work the working class is very concerned because we do not know how much money in treasury, we do not know how much thing. But Aisha Wes, before I go, I want to tell this country something. The last 4 years and 8 months, we've been suffering in this country. We've been hurting. We've been asking questions. We've been seeing the money going on big highways. We've been seeing our money going by Faris. We've been seeing our money going by calling in the wife. We've been seeing our money going by painting. We've been seeing our money going by golf to fix golf course. We've been seeing our money going by Branara Stadium. We've been seeing our money going by Rona Sinan. You hear people who getting money? Aisha Wes, after 4 years, Dr. Rowley cannot lift up his manifesto. What he campaigned in 2015. I want to say it again. I dare anybody right now to come test me. I have my facts.
Don't start to cry now, eh?
I have my facts. Because Aisha Wes, I tell them
Dr. Christopher Rowley cannot show up in his manifesto and tell us he complete 40%, 20% of his manifesto, what he campaigned. Because Isha, he said free Wi-Fi for all in this country. How could we forget this? He said he would honor our great uncle of the nation, Patos. He said that it will be a big celebration for our former Prime Minister, the man of who have vision. Because Isha, every election, our former Prime Minister, the uncle of the nation, Patrick Manning, the cat kick with that's what I told. He is the uncle of the nation. Nobody can tell me nothing different. Not even Kamala. He is the uncle of the nation. Because I say Kamala Posal is the mother of the nation. I don't know what Dr. Rowley is to this nation here. Aisha Wells, I tell you this, Aisha Wells, Dr. Rowley cannot lift up his manifesto and say, I do 50%. He could do say, he might even have 1% to show that what he do on the manifesto. Aisha Wells, I believe this local election here, we didn't be campaigning on manifesto. It'll be campaigning on what Dr. Rowley do in the last 4 years. It'll be campaigning on what Kamala Posal do in her 5 years in that. Because Aisha Wells, we see manifesto laid down on the table over the years. How much political parties could say they complete 60% of the manifesto, 80% of the manifesto? But so I am saying this in this election here. Aisha Wells again, no, because I'm coming up the airways. Aisha Wells, no, I'm saying this, no third party will be making an impact in this election year. This election year is the father of all election. This election year have two political parties, either PNM or UNC. We choosing UNC. We choosing the lesser evil. We choosing UNC. I don't know who want to choose who choose who. But this election here have two political parties. There's no third force. If one of these candidates get 100 votes in this election here, they get plenty. These third force of them ain't do nothing for the last 4 years. Where the voices of why they coming here now to play the so generous? The only person will make an impact in this country in this election here. In when I observe, analyze this thing already is Western joke. He will make an impact in one of the seats and them in Tobago, or he might be winning the 2 seats. Who knows? But I'm saying that the only person who will make an impact in this election here is in Tobago. That is why, and I want to answer this before I go. People talking about why our godly lady in pick no seat in Tobago. I support it. I support Kamala in picking seat in Tobago.
Tell me why.
Because Aisha Wells, Tobago have a kind of site of voting pattern. You see, like Eric Williams and the man called Jack, and they have a kind of voting pattern.
But Kingsley, you cannot call yourself a national party if you don't contest the entire country. They left out part of the country.
No, Aisha, we're in the first part of the country.
Explain it to me.
Under Kamala, 5 years of leadership, Tobago people benefit. She built hospital, she built a community center in Tobago, and if she will make election,
so what you're telling Tobago people, Kingsley, and I have to put my voice in here. So what you're telling Tobago people is that we could sit down in Trinidad and run the affairs at Tobago, and you're not really supporting the autonomy at Tobago then? Because that's what you're saying by not putting candidates in Tobago.
No.
That means you're saying whatever you pick in Trinidad will be good enough for Tobago.
Okay. If you want to base that, our leader win in 2015. Did she forget at Tobago? And she didn't win no seats in Tobago. Did she forget Tobago? No. She did not forget Tobago, or even some Basil Pandey leadership of reigning in power in this country. Did Basil Pandey forget Tobago? So either she put her seat in Tobago, or she put her seat in Tobago, she will still help Tobago.
Well, let's go back to what I just spoke about. What I talked to you about is the future, and the people of Tobago have been clamoring from different sections, and they've been looking forward to autonomy, and the conversation continues to happen. If you do not have representatives in Tobago, how could you really and truly talk about the autonomy conversation realistically?
I think we have some coordinators in Tobago, and I think that our godly lady, I do not speak for her, but I believe that our goodly lady have Tobago in heart, have self-governance for Tobago. I believe that she's going to push that agenda. She's going to make sure that Tobago in 5 years reach close or either get self-governance, because we've been looking for that for over. So X. My main point about it, right before I go, because I will go and after I discuss it right off there. Our leader have Tobago interest in hand. I know that she for Tobago independence, she have it on she heart. She willing to sit down and talk to the people of Tobago, from Roxborough to Mason Hall and to Leketo. She willing to sit down to talk to these people and them and see how far we can reach it in our 5 years in government, in our next 5 years in government. So there's no fear in the people of Tobago, because I know that many people who live in Tobago come in Trinidad to vote for election, and I'm saying people who live in Tobago.
Why would they vote for Trinidad? They'll be registered to vote in Tobago. Why would they leave Tobago to vote in Trinidad?
No, it has some people living in Tobago still have their residentship and still live and come here and share it. You person know, ex-person know that too. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah. It has people living in Tobago still have their address.
And vice versa. And vice versa, because I'm in Trinidad, but my address is Tobago.
Of course.
So even when I here working here, but I live in Tobago.
Skippy that go back.
Skippy's had to go on, right?
Yeah, he has to go back to Tobago and vote. Right. So facts it's a thing. So I don't want to go away here thinking that the leader job, because I really don't. I don't want to go away that the leader job and Tobago. She never job Tobago. As I say, if I go, she have Tobago at heart. She have. Or little from that, or independent, and she discussed it on her platform some years back, will be some months back, and she talked about it, and I know that she has Tobago at heart. So no fear of Tobago, no fear of you of Tobago land. She has Tobago at heart. She loves Tobago. She respects Tobago, and Tobago will benefit under Kamala Prasad. I thank you very much.
Thank you. I would really like to talk to Watson Duke. What would have sparked this turn of events
in terms of his change,
wanting to coordinate with other parties now, because he didn't want to in the past?
Yeah, he had a very strong position. If I had to coordinate, I had to be the leader.
Yeah, let's see who else is there. Caller, you live.
Isha and Mr.X, good evening.
Hey, Guru.
Good evening.
How are you?
Not bad, thanks.
Nice.
So if the UNC put up a candidate in the Martin West and the candidate lost, they don't have a representative down there. They don't have to govern there then? What is the point in Tobago?
No, they have to govern there. I'm just saying
exactly.
It's part of the country.
One country, Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, one would think if it was one country, Guru, that they would put representation there. That's all I'm asking.
And they choose not to. Is a strategic move.
For what?
For the Duke party.
So they're planning to join forces with you?
I don't know anything about that.
But that's your understanding.
But strategically, why would they want another party to win?
He has a better chance of winning the 2 seats in Tobago than the UNC.
Okay, so is it that they support him?
So it's a strategic move, not to put a candidate there to hamper his chance.
No, but Google, I think I totally agree that could be a great strategic move. But I'm saying we are sitting here talking about it, speculating. That is not said. It is not to say that we, the UNC, support the PDP in Tobago and Watson Duke.
And they have an alliance?
And we have an alliance with them, so Watson Duke will represent the interests of Tobago as the PDP.
Has that been said in the UNC camp, Guru?
You see, let me tell you something.
I'm listening.
You see, all you govern this country, the PNM govern this country, in a certain way, and that maybe is inculcated in your brain. Let me tell you what Fitzgerald Hines said when the 7 fishermen get killed in someone in Shagwana.
Okay, I'll listen.
When they ask him, nobody from the government didn't go down there to talk to the people or to offer any help or anything. You know what he said? We don't have any representative down there. What are we going down there for?
Fitzgerald Hines of our party. He's a member.
Fitzgerald Hines is not one of my most favorite people, right? So quoting for me is neither here nor there.
He's a member of the PNM cabinet of Trinidad and Tobago, and that was his statement. But Kamala Prasad says that notwithstanding she don't have anything in representing Tobago, wouldn't consider her outcast or Tobago is some fire. They will do just what they're doing in Trinidad and Tobago. It's part of Trinidad and Tobago.
I understand, but I would like it to be said, though, Let Tobagonians know they haven't been forgotten.
Well, no, but nobody's forgetting Tobago. It's part. Whatever Tobago wants, Tobago gets. What about
They
Tobago?
didn't get a candidate.
When the budget read, they get the same 2% or 3% or whatever it is. They got more under the UNC. More under the UNC. The UNC built more thing in Tobago than PNM ever built. And they still keep voting PNM. But the fact is, when you win the election, you are the government of all the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and the UNC has demonstrated that in no uncertain terms between 2010 and 2015. There's no question of we don't have no candidate down there, we don't have no representative down there, and we ain't going down there like Dotish Fitzgerald Hines, and that is how the PNM think. They neglected constituency south. They have a name for them, south of the Caroni Bridge. You understand? And once you're south of the Caroni Bridge, you have nothing to get. Well, with the PNM, the north of the Caroni Bridge have nothing to get either. You understand?
Guru, you had to throw that in, eh?
I know, you see this right we had last week.
You had to throw that in, eh?
I'm going to set up committee, and at the set up the committee, call an election.
But how you going to set up a committee one day and dissolve parliament the next? That get me vexed, you know?
I just said
but the committee is not a parliamentary committee.
But if they need funding or anything, they can't get cabinet approval because it has no cabinet?
And by the way, Aisha, you didn't see the news last night with David Abdullah begging the government to sign over the papers to give them the refinery for the election. Yes. He so got hurry up and sign the papers and give me the thing now.
I had to see that news clip.
I had to call him today.
I had to find out. No.
Yes, he begging for the government to sign.
So wait, now they get them it word of mouth and not in paper?
2 years now since 2018, they promised to get them at Imbut to begin a moratorium for 3 years and 10 years to pay off the 700
And 2 years passed and they didn't get?
And they didn't get, and then they call an election. You think them have anything to get? They have nothing to get. Or if they feel they have to get, well, then they have to vote PNM to keep PNM in power. You understand? They can't vote for MSJ or any other party. Fooling the chunk of the trade union and all, they fooling, but Abdullah and them look for that. You understand? And Roger and all of them look for that fool. Because they put in the trust and confidence in PNM. In PNM, in Common Boat, you understand? Them kind of fellas in Rowley, they say anything to win election and to get votes. You understand? They don't want the OWTU to go out and demonstrate and march up and down for Spain, so they say we give you the refinery. You call an election, you can't give them nothing, and if you give them anything, it's a memorandum of understanding. It's no memorandum of agreement at all they go get. So they have no refinery to get. It was all tomfoolery, it's all mamagai and fooling the people and them, and they call an election. Because when the UNC win the election, they have no refinery to get it going back into the hands of the state. Thank you, people.
Thank you so much. Guru has said a lot.
That's an interesting comment.
We need to follow that through.
Mm-hmm.
We need to follow up that refinery bacchanal to see if it's really true. And secondly, back to the PDP story. Guru said, and I want to believe what he's saying may have merit, that the UNC did not send candidates in Tobago as a strategic move, his words, to allow the support to go behind the PDP.
Right.
And I'm saying, okay, I understand that, but why does it have to be a strategic move? Is there alliance between the PDP and the UNC? As far as I know it's not. There is no alliance.
And if it is an alliance, why keep it such a secret?
Well, Watson Duke is quoted in the news today as saying that he's willing to join with any party for the betterment of Tobago. But clearly any party is not the PNM because they're running against the PNM.
Yeah.
So any party other than the PNM, so who is there? Maybe it's the PEP with Philip Alexander?
No, well, in Tobago, the only party that really contesting so far, I've seen what's...
Well, he didn't say in Tobago. He said any party willing to something with the betterment
with the interest of Tobago.
He didn't say the only other party in Tobago.
Well, I guess this might be the announcement here coming in this election campaign.
I would love to talk to Watson Duke. If he have some parties in mind that he's considering, teaming up with. Are they bringing back up the Tobago Patriots and all of them? Are they coming back? Is he going to lead?
I know the three of them, they had their alliance with the One Voice, and then that fell apart over the logo. Because the logo was a tablet and a loaf of bread, and some didn't agree with it. It was a loaf of bread on a tablet.
You must leave me alone.
I'm sorry.
A loaf of bread on a tablet. Look, will you leave me, please? Call on your life.
Yes, Isha. Well, good afternoon.
Hey, Brooklyn, hold them in here. You where you was?
Well, listening to them, Isha, and I'm going to tell you what Watson Duke.
I listen.
Isha, this election, you have to leave the best for last. You cannot, especially going up against Kid Christopher Rowley, you have to leave the best for last. Isha, if we have a present Prime Minister today from Tobago, that turned his back on Tobagonians, that punished Tobagonians so much in the last 4 years and 10 months, it's obvious Watson Duke can't work with him because he's not going to put Watson Duke first. Because he is from Tobago. He is a prime minister from Tobago, and he turned his back on his people. Let me forget you know that. So it's obvious that the UNC didn't put nobody in Tobago because Watson Duke will win the 2 seats in Tobago.
And they have and is it that they have the mind to join forces with the UNC after
it's only fair. It's only fair.
But why just not say that?
That's what I'm saying.
If Watson Duke come out today and say he join him with UNC, and that Tobagonian will not support him.
Well, now he's saying he's willing to join with any party. Will that damage his chances?
Well, that is just to draw the attention.
I just can't handle the sneaky thing, man.
Right? But the saving the best for last. And as I say, 2010, UNC went with 29 seats. They're going to hit them harder this August 10 coming year,
How much seats you predict? How much seats you predict them winning? How much seats you predict them winning?
I predict 32 seats. I predict 32.
Okay.
32, you said?
You said 32.
I said the PNM shown in the last local election. The PNM shown in the last local election that they are weakened already. Because the UNC make inroads into the PNM.
Let's talk on the street. The official station that defends the nation.
Sorry, in a minute.
Oh, wait. Who's sending me this text? Hurricane warning, be prepared. Denzel, stop washing the car. A hurricane coming.
Mona, calm down. We just need to prepare. We must stock batteries and candles and charge our emergency lights in case we lose power.
That means we have to arrange a backup supply for Daddy respirator.
Yes, and before the storm hits, we must unplug all our electrical equipment. If we need to evacuate, remember to shut off the electricity at the main panel.
Yes, because here there's flood. Come. Let us move the appliances upstairs. Come.
Us, okay.
Wait! Denzel, don't unplug them thing with your wet hand. Yourself.
Yes, Mona.
This hurricane season, when preparing for an emergency, don't forget your electricity. Geotech, the power to make it work.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the street, 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join Wayne Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the street, 919 FM.
Hey guys, it's Isha here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home or, get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
Sorry, faster speed is not in service.
4G LTE speeds not there for you. Port your number to B-Mobile's always on 4G LTE and try 30 days of free data, free WhatsApp, free call, free text, free web browsing, and free roaming data. Check us online or in store.
Too much trouble in your TikTok? Switch to B-Mobile for always on 4G LTE. Get a free 30-day trial with free 25 gigabytes of data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Plus, get 50% off your next 3 months. Check us online or in store.
Happy Hour is back at Jenny's on the Boulevard. This time, we're not offering 10%, but 30% off drinks. Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Get 30% off beers, Carib, Stag, Caribbean, Guinness, and Heineken. 30% off rum, White Oak, Black Label, Absolute Vodka, and Blue Vodka. 30% off cocktails, margaritas, mojitos, Jenny's Long Island Iced Tea, and daiquiris. Also enjoy 10% discount every Friday and Saturday on sushi. And guess what? Our COVID specials remain. Ask for specials on takeout. Specials include 12% off all government ministry orders, 20% off desserts. Choose from our famous Chinese-style express buffet, the American menu, burgers, ribs, and more. Italian menu, pasta, and more. Feel like dining? Our in-house dining is back. Visit Jenny's on the Boulevard today. And do not forget to ask for specials. Opening daily between the hours of 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call us today at 625-1807, 395-3757, or 488-8800. Jenny's on the Boulevard for all your Chinese, American, and Italian needs.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Oni Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
This is Reverend Dr. Glenroy Frank inviting you to tune in every Monday evening at 6:15 for the Light and Life Outreach Program. This program is sponsored by the People's Pentecostal Church, so come join us live and hear this word of God that is able to build and to strengthen your life. The Light and Life Outreach Program every Monday, 6:15. God bless you.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the street at 919 FM. Every Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Come talk with us.
Realest news, hard talk.
Real talk on the street, 919 FM.
All right, we are back. They're asking you to give out the number.
Numbers you'll want to call us in. It's 342-0081. That's 342-0081. And 466-5391. Right, those are the two numbers you could call. 466-5391 and 342-0081. All right? So you could call us up, people, and get in live.
Let's see who else is there. Caller, you are live.
Hi, good afternoon, Isha. Good evening, Isha and Bern.
Hi, how are you?
Now, you know, one of the things about analysts for the UNC in the likes of Long Circular and Apple in Brooklyn. And Brooklyn is a disgrace to even you term yourself Brooklyn when we have real intelligent African people living in that area.
Oh, God.
On the radio. Yes, Isha.
But you come out pelting hard cough.
You see, I tell people, one of the worst things, and I'll repeat it, one of the worst things is to have a cell phone, a phone card, and something called freedom of speech when you don't read. It's something else. Your question of, you're telling me, Isha, in this country, one of the people who never make hard decisions where the population could critically analyze the decision is the UNC. The UNC is one of the worst pick-up side in relation to even governor. UNC have never made a hard decision here to form anything. The Point Lisas Industrial Estate, the Brian Lara Promenade, anything, NIS. They haven't made any critical decision. Here it is. A leader telling you, hey, UNC have come into office even under Mr. Pandey. It had problems with Petrotrin. They took 5 years with a mandate of 29 seats and a fixed Petrotrin. Today, you break the company down and you say, all right, put it into private hands. in an area, not so much private hands, put it in an area where somebody could invest. And there it is. You have an old man, and I respect old people, but you have an old fella not seeing the light that investment in Petrotrin could mean the betterment for a lot of people. A lot of people. But he's saying that if UNC comes back, they're giving it to the people. Aisha, where's the people? What is giving something to the people? I don't want something if you can't tell me the value it has at this point in time and what you plan to do. There's a lady telling you 50,000 jobs and can't outline to me, based on the current state of affairs with oil and gas prices, where she getting the money from. But hook, line and sinker they're running. And that's why they call itself Brooklyn. Come on the radio. Don't read at all, and come making statements about Dr. Raleigh and Tobago. Aisha, one of the most versatile group of people in Trinidad and Tobago are Tobagonians. Tobagonians give everybody a chance. The UNC and all. They give 2 seats to the UNC under the People's Partnership. What they did with it, you had a woman get herself in the parliament, and even though you could join any party in this country, you had a leader from Tobago went to almost, destroy a black man with false news. That's the state of the UNC. And Brooklyn see nothing in that. It's almost boring on stupidity that you're coming on the radio, don't know the facts, but just hating Dr. Rowley. You could hate a leader, but come with things that make sense, my boy. And that's the problem with the UNC. It's a desperate group trying to get in office. Nothing wrong with that. But, oh, God, give people something valuable after you lose 29-12. You're down to 18 seats. And coming to tell me the best you could do is 50,000 jobs with no source of area where you could get the revenue. And a few callers who desperate to form back Petrotrin. Aisha, let me tell you something, I notice governance, and I keep telling people, when 29-12 hit this country, I told people, good friends, I say you will see governance fine style by Kamla Prasad and Bicester. Kamla Prasad Bicester. When I saw 2 years after, with missteps, and is the only lady that gets kudos for firing bad hiring. Is the only woman. You're hiring people and then firing them, and people glorifying the firing. I show you, pride is given to people who could hire the right people, not who could fire the wrong people that you hire. Something wrong with them. And you have lackeys in the form of Brooklyn and they, who, even though you hate a man, come with something good when you want to debate us now. Come with something good. You see Tobago? There is no way, Aisha, the PNM, let me tell him, the PNM could get less 30 or 32 seats. What we know is that Dr. Raleigh have the correct ingredients and everything to win the election. And I want him to win. You know why? I think we're in good hands.
Hello?
You're breaking up, Raleigh Jr.
I think the call dropped.
Call us back, Raleigh Jr. We missed you. Sorry. Caller, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon again, Aisha.
Yes.
I know Raleigh Jr. want to know a little bit about me. Raleigh Jr. I don't use phone card. I had 2 iPhone 11s. My company just pay the phone bill. I didn't have to pay the bill, so I could call 1,000,000 times. Yeah? 2 iPhone 11s. You want to know about me, Raleigh Jr.? Raleigh Jr., every time he questions for Raleigh's party is open him out. He turn me back on Tobago. Only you can see that he turn it back on Tobago. Only problems Tobago went through in this 4 years and 10 months under this Tobagonian Prime Minister in Trinidad and Tobago. Only you, Raleigh Jr., can see that man did nothing in Tobago. Tobago people, small businesses shut down. The Tobago people, after all, them and only get $1,500. But he called an election, Raleigh Jr. You see all what happening in the East-West corridor with all what's going on. Look, I guess what's happening to Aisha on Facebook in Karanaj, where they say Karanaj, youth and them unite. But they just see how much unemployed youth men, Aisha. I said to see the whole of Karanaj, all these young men, the generation of tomorrow in Trinidad and Tobago. If you saw these youth men and I'm looking, like they don't know what tomorrow will bring. And all they can do under this PNM government is more guns and drugs into these communities. Raleigh Jr., you can't talk nothing to me about reading. I know what's going on the ground. So you don't even try to talk about how Brooklyn is and Brooklyn that. I'm talking for the people of Trinidad, the poor communities. Because if this Prime Minister had put money into these communities and do the right thing to uplift the community, for the parents of these children. Tomorrow the children and them wouldn't have to be out on the streets with nothing. Since 1973, just to tell the children on the corner begging for Bob. Today's 2020 with a black prime minister and children on the corner begging for Bob, and if they beg and ain't then they're kicking it from you, Rolly Jr. So don't come for me, Rolly Jr. Or they're so only behind a wall, kissing long, sycophants. That's all it is, Rolly Jr. You understand? And we have problems in Trinidad and Tobago. So don't come and talk nothing on the radio. We're tired of you, Rolly Jr. All the boat that was breaking down, you would have jumped off to pull it to Tobago. Just because you don't want to keep us if Rolly look bad. You hear your name? Rolly Jr. That's the best name you could get. But you're fooling yourself. You can't come out for me, Rolly Jr. I shall have a blessed afternoon.
All right. Thank you, Brooklyn.
That person trying to call the WhatsApp line, we don't accept those calls on WhatsApp. You'll need to call 342-0081 or 466-5391.
Caller, you're live.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Isha.
Yes, greetings.
Isha, listen. I, as a youth man, growing up under single parents, a family of 12, I had a choice, because my father walked out on me. I had a choice was to join gangs and join bad companies. I had a choice. And I didn't do that. I went, listen, I sell in the market, that same market people will be laughing at. I sell in that market. I walk to school, barefoot many a days, hoping that somebody offer me something to eat. I know Christmas time, everybody has nice toys and nice food and nice clothes, and I have nothing. But I choose a life of positive thinking, positive people, and I align myself with the right people, and I feel like fire for myself. The government never give me nothing. I work hard as a youth. This COVID-19 past year, I tell you what I'm telling you, it's over 40 G's, I tell you. I produce for myself. I never win off on the government. And I continue to work hard to build my empire, the empire I want to build, and to take care of my family. I don't depend on the government. When Dr. Oli came in power, I listened to the energy minister, Kevin Ramnarine, under the UNC, I think on morning edition. He said, be it who, whether UNCP and anybody coming to power, I want to take drastic action where petition is concerned. So to listen to this kind of garbage and good out from these people, we will come again. Or them talk more sense to me. Dr. Rowley continue to lead this country forward and lead it in a proper manner. He said from day one he had to tighten your belts. And I say, listen, Dr. Rowley need about 10 years to fix this. So that this 4 years and 10 months, this ain't nothing. It's no start. But I see in progress later on. I love to all this.
All right, caller. Thank you for sharing. Caller, you are live. Good afternoon.
And you hear that, Don? And why your name could only remain Rowley Jr., right? And good afternoon to you, Brooklyn. Good evening. I also Isha section tell Brooklyn good evening from a long secular. Go to the head of the class. I'm going to tell you something now, boy. When I come on the radio, all you see a great listener is a great learner too, you know. All you know how illiterate all of that song. And I told you, Rowley Jr., only name you can feel comfortable with is the basic name, Junior, right? Right? Definition of Junior. Minor. Your little clown. Right? You want to come and want to bath up people like Brooklyn and them. And all you see that what I'm going to win, and an exam saying early on, all is the numerator in literature. An exam stating that PNM, what Rowley will win the election on COVID. What the 20 billion? What will do with the 20 billion? Oh, what all the problem until calling from Trinidad and Tobago, all the calling and say all they get the grant, the $1,500 grant. Only get nothing. And God so bless us. It's only those who are returning to the country. This COVID thing has really no COVID. It has no COVID in Trinidad and Tobago. We talk about the returnees. We get 1 or 2. Then about how much 8 deaths, how much? He should have falls. What are the poor people in the 3 to 4 months? What? And you're coming now, you're not going to call election. And this other shuffle one talking about sign over papers for perception.
Thank you, Anderson. Caller, you live.
Yeah, Isha, good afternoon.
Hi.
Isha, yeah, it's the black man problem, right? I love to be going there, right? I never hear you say, well, all over media do and this stuff. You only promise them the last work. When you get work to give them, when you get work to give them, he only fooling the young people and they can know good, decent person and voting for me. Before you let plan garden, you can't hear and do that. And next thing again, you're only talking about that kind. Look, the Venezuela, they now come here. And I see in Venezuela peeling young people, black people. So how they're making it? They're both talking, they are them talking, yeah, my only they give them nothing. You never hear Indian talking that kind of nonsense. You're only making African people, them all lazy and poor. But big that one from this time, you make me remember no back. You remember no back? Like, yeah, one nose toes. He talking just like no back. You remember he? From your street, I know you remember no. Tell them children black man will get up and you make black man lazy. Because my sons and them, if I need to stand up, they will lazy and no one mind them. And no time to back to wake up. We're going to make a decision. And they do, them people talking about rolling, did not government, did not nothing. Them is foolish people. That people are there. What the Venezuela and them? Right now, the Venezuela making it. They are born your committee. Leave the Prime Minister because everybody is thinking of the watch. Dishonest people. Because they are dishonest parties. All of them just going to look for full pocket.
Thank you so much. We just have about 5 minutes, caller. Let's take another one quickly. Caller, you're live. Caller, we just have a few more minutes. Are you there?
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Hi, hello, Aisha.
Yes, hi.
You know, just an observation. You know, I was just listening to the news just a while ago, and the Commissioner of Police in New York is actually going to be having discussion with the judges in New York City about bail reform. And I think all this is, what sparked this is about 20 shootings they had in the boroughs this week, you know, and they think that addressing the bail reform would sort of curtail all these gun plays that's going on in New York City. So I was wondering whether the opposition would not rethink in light of this
the bail amendment bill
in Trinidad for these criminals. I mean, having high-powered rifles. Have a good day.
Thank you. Well, I can take one more quickly. Caller, you're live. Final call.
Blessed afternoon to you.
Good evening.
Well, evening.
Hi, good
well?
Hey, how you doing? Blessed afternoon or evening?
Yeah, man. I want to say blessed afternoon to Trinidad. First doctor, Isha Wells.
Yes.
Welcome back to 919.
Thank you, Fire Queen. How you doing?
I'm blessed, man.
Nice.
Trinidad, I come to say something small here this afternoon. I want to tell my people in Trinidad and Tobago to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. I want them to know that Dr. Rowley, or they have no more like him in Trinidad and Tobago, and all the better care him. I want to tell all you, for the 5 years that he was here in power and still is in power, he did his best. He has done what no other leader recently has done for this country and the people. And people, don't be ungrateful because you don't want a life of misery. You don't want a hopeless, useless life under that woman. She is no leader. I don't care what they say. She cannot lead. You know, she was given a chance and she messed it up. And these people just want her there so they could control her head and interfere with our treasury. But this time, we had no stealing of nothing here in Trinidad and Tobago. And I also want to tell you, Ms. Kamla Prasad, etc., you are a racist. You disrespect the African man in all kind of ways, all you and your people and them. And although I am an African woman, I have dignity, I have character, and I have morality, and I know the leader that I was. I know the leader of Trinidad and Tobago. I love Trinidad and Tobago because my family spread out all over.
We just have a minute before the break, Fire Queen.
Thank you, love.
You're welcome, my dear.
I don't want her back there. She cannot lead. Fire. Gone.
All right,
you
Fire
very
Queen.
much.
Blessings. So, closing comments, Mr. X.
Quickly, people, this is just the beginning. The election
How much
season
more
is in
days we
full
have?
swing. 30 days. Discipline, production, tolerance. Put it in your mind, put it on your lips, put it into practice.
And as I usually say, TNT do a good deed today until tomorrow when we come with something else, something new, something hot on the official station that defends the nation, the Street 919 FM.
You see that message?
Where's that one?
The second to last message.
Have a good one.